Hey guys, what's up and welcome back to Quality Shot Tennis. I'm Anthony Hirsch. Today I'm going to be doing the Jannik Sinner versus Tallon Griekspoor stream in Miami. Excited to do this one. It's a Sinner match, one of the most informed players in one of his best tournaments. How's it going, everybody? The Sinner's just walked on court. Rune just got massacred by Morazan. I don't know what this kid is made of. 6-1, 6-1. I wasn't able to watch it. I was just with family. My brother just got back from a trip to Japan, which we was at for a couple weeks. I didn't get to watch it. I was with family. I wasn't really watching tennis. But I go back and it's 6-1, 6-1. Rune lost to Morazan. And I don't know what happened. If any of y'all watch it, please let me know, because I have no idea what went down. But yeah, anyway. This is the match right on after that. Rune is out of the tournament. Only won 2 games. And Rune needs to figure it out on outdoor hard courts, because so far it's not what it is. His game is not what it is on the other surfaces as what it is on outdoor hard courts. I don't know why. I don't know why it's not translating. But yeah. Here, 1 second. Let me go down on the scoreboard. Okay, cool. So the players have just walked on court. Gonna get all started. By the way, Dimitrov is almost out of the tournament too, to Tabilo. So Grigor. Tabilo is good though. I mean, he was number 1 in the race to Turin at the start of the year. But that was like after like 2 or 3 weeks. He was doing really well. Won a few challengers. I think he won an early ATP title early in the season. I can't remember when that was, but did he win one of the Australian Open lead-ups? But he's been quite good. But he's about to beat Dimitrov, who never seems to really play his best here. He's never been to the quarterfinals here at this tournament. Yeah, Tabilo won the ASB Classic, which I guess is Auckland, I'd like to say. Auckland, which Gasquet won last year. Gasquet beat Nori in the final last year. So he won Auckland. He also won a few challengers. So this guy's good. I mean, Tabilo is good, but Dimitrov's going to be disappointed. Feel like Dimitrov's probably gotten a little bit lower in level since that kind of run that he had from Beijing to I don't know, Brisbane, I think would be a good way to put it. But he's still playing well, just not quite to where he was. I mean, he was beating like Alcaraz and Medvedev consistently. I'm excited for this, though. Griekspoor versus Sinner. This is a match that we also had in Rotterdam. It's actually a match that we've had in Rotterdam the last couple of years. Sinner winning both times. This was right after Sinner had close matches against Monfils and also against Raonic. And Raonic had set points. Monfils took a set against Sinner. Sinner won pretty comfortably against Griekspoor. Sinner just really picked up his level. Also beat de Minaur in straight sets in that tournament. But Sinner no longer has his big win streak. He's still playing absolutely just phenomenal tennis, but that 19-match win streak is no more. He beat Vasori in the first round. It's going to be Sinner to serve first, by the way. He'll like that. The big serve, Jannik with the big serve. But yeah, so Sinner, Griekspoor, going to look up their head-to-head to see exactly what it is. Griekspoor, by the way, before the match said Sinner's absolutely on fire, but Griekspoor is a guy who believes in himself. I'm sure he'll think that he has some kind of a chance here. At least hope you have to have that kind of insane nature about you if you want to have any kind of chance, though. You have to at least believe that you can win. But Sinner's 3-0 against Griekspoor in their head-to-head. Yeah, so last couple of years in Rotterdam, they also played at Davis Cup last year, which I now remember, but I forgot about, which was 7-6, 6-1. You know, both their first 2 matches were actually relatively close for Sinner. Especially because Sinner seems to really play well in Rotterdam. It was really a really good match from Griekspoor in Rotterdam last year. This year, Sinner won so comfortably. But also on indoor hard courts now, Jannik is so tough now that his serve is where it's at. But yeah, anyway, it should be fun. Should be fun. We're going to get it started soon. Always fun to watch Jannik in Miami, too. So I'm hyped for that. Sinner and Griekspoor currently practicing serves. Let me know. Let me see some predictions in the chat. I'll save them in my mind to for who gets the closest. I'm gonna say Sinner wins. I'm gonna give it to Sinner pretty comfortably. I'm gonna say 6-3, 6-3 Sinner. 6-3, 6-3 Sinner. Yeah, all of their meetings have been on hard courts. Sinner's won every single set that they've played. Like I said, though, one of their sets went 7-5. Two of their sets went to a tiebreaker, so it's really not that bad. I'm going to go 6-3, 6-3 for Jannik. Fernandez Pegula also playing as well. That's a big match going on. Pegula took the first set 7-5. Fernandez should have taken it. Layla keeps getting close against these top players, and they're just not really taking her chances at the last moment. It's really frustrating as a fan of Fernandez and somebody who really enjoys watching her play. Just can't take her chances against the top top-players. Goff was also down early against Dodin, but I expected Goff to regroup. That's exactly what she did. Was down, I think, 4-1, didn't drop another game after really playing fairly poor early, but it doesn't matter because she just turned it all around. Navarro won against Paolini 6-0 as well in the third set. Navarro's been playing fantastic tennis all around. And Karstea beat Kazakina. Ostapenko's lost to Kalinskaya, who Kalinskaya's playing great. So, and yeah, Sabalenka with the big loss. That's a big loss early, the big upset. All right, Sinner about to go to the line to serve. We're about to get started. Hey, what's up, Joe? How's it going? Alice Fernandez is improving year on year. She's certainly playing much better tennis the last since like October, November. I agree. I think she had a bit of a down period last year, but she, by the way, an ace to start up for Jannik. 15 love, big ace out wide, and we're at the get-go. We're at the starting line. I feel like Sinner is going to be locked in today, and I feel it because that's exactly how he was against Griekspoor in Rotterdam. Sinner knows how good Griekspoor is. I think Sinner knows how good Griekspoor is. I don't know. I just think there's so few guys that have anything that can really power through or hurt Jannik. But we'll see. Griekspoor's a talented guy, to say the least, and he'll try his best, but I don't know if he has the weapons that Jannik does. Backhand goes flying out of the court from Griekspoor on a backhand-to-backhand rally. 30 love for Sinner. 30 love for Sinner. Getting started at the Miami Open. By the way, how close are we to 10K subscribers? We're pretty close. QualityShot, so that's exciting too. Something to watch. 30 love here for Sinner. Kind of lost my train of thought there. I had something to say and I lost another ace out wide from Sinner. Lost my train of thought. Oh yeah, Fernandez had a bit of a down period, but she started playing the tennis I knew that she was able to play really October, November last year. She got a title, got to the semifinals of the next tournament, lost to some player who's very good, maybe Caroline Garcia? I forget, but then she basically carried Canada on her back and won Billie Jean King Cup. Huge forehand from Sinner. We're at 1-0. Nice. Good stuff. Good stuff from Jannik. So yeah, I think the exciting thing about Fernandez is that it's been very gradual kind of. She's been working hard, trying to get back to that place. She's been getting close, but now she's finally broken through the doors. But it's still against the top 10 players that she has a really tough issue against. But yeah, she has been improving. What is her like ranking? Because like her ranking is you know, I think it should be like top 20 at the moment. I think it should be like 20, 21. That's where she should be. Yeah, okay. Well, okay. She's 35. 20. Okay. First thing I saw right when I said that was 21 in doubles. I didn't realize her ranking was that high in doubles, but she's very good at doubles with Townsend as well. Playing with a player as good as Townsend doesn't hurt. But yeah, 35 in singles. But let's see if she can keep her ranking going up. She's very, very good player. Serve down the T, forehand of Griekspoor. Inside in, forehand of center. Forehand of Griekspoor. Inside out, forehand of center. Goes inside out. Backhand. The forehand of center. Forehand rally now. Forehand cross court is a great shot from Griekspoor. Forehand. On the defense from center. Forehand down the line. That goes long though. Every point going towards the way of the Italian. He's at love 15. Wow, I didn't notice that's so close to 10K. Hopefully by the end of Miami. Oh yeah, we're gonna get there. I hope. I hope that we can get there by the end of Miami. And yeah, that'd be fun. It's growing quick. It's exciting. Let me get the scoreboard down here. Cool. All right, serve here from Griekspoor. But yeah, that's fun. I was a little bit surprised too. We've been growing really quickly. That 9.98, I think it's at right now. Very cool. Smash. That's a good winner from Griekspoor. So 15 all. 15 all. 15 all. But yeah, like I was saying, 3-0 head-to-head for Jannik. And yeah, I mean Jannik and Carlos are the two big favorites in this tournament. It's at the point like when it was sometimes with Rafa and Novak, I think, and with Roger as well, absolutely, where it's like you don't like you almost start to wonder, not only are they the two big favorites, can anybody even possibly beat them? Like it's almost at that point. Like, does anybody have the weapons or the umph in their game to really even to beat them? I don't know that they do, but it's tennis, you know. Unpredictable things happen. This would be the first time that Sinner and Carlos play in a big final. We'll see if they do. 30-15 for Griekspoor, by the way, the service game. Serve Griekspoor into the net. Another serve coming here. Kick serve, forehand of center to the forehand of Griekspoor. Forehand of center, cross court, the forehand of Griekspoor. Backhand of center, the forehand of Griekspoor. Forehand of backhand of center to the backhand slice. Of center into the net. So 40-15 for Tallon Griekspoor. Welcome in everybody joining in for this one. I always enjoy watching a Jannik match. He always manages to do something to make me nervous at some point in the match, even if it's straight sets. So that just continues to be a trend. So even if it's his straight sets, at some point, I'll be like, why did you let your foot off the gas, or why did you do this? No, it's good. Recently, he's been very solid. $40-30 here at Griekspoor. Serve down the T, forehand of center to the forehand of Griekspoor. Hits over it, the backhand of center for a pass. Oh, is that in or is that out? It's very close. Oh, just missed from center. Okay, Griekspoor holds 1-1. 1-1, Griekspoor holds. What happened with Runa today? Yeah, Joe, I was saying it right before I went on. So I didn't catch it because I was spending time with family who just got back from a trip. But I have no idea. I wasn't shocked he lost Morozan, but the way he lost. Exactly. I wouldn't have been that shocked because Morozan performed very well in Indian Wells as well, and he's a tough, dangerous player, obviously. But like 6-1, 6-1 is so crazy of a scoreline. That's a bad loss for Holger. I'll tell you what, that's not going to give him confidence before he's defending a final in Monte Carlo. I tell you what, Runa and Rublev both aren't confident going into that Monte Carlo. Clay is different from Miami. Clay's different from the hard courts in Miami, so that's something. But backhand from Griekspoor just goes wide, by the way. So 15 love for Sinners, continues to serve incredibly well. Hi there. I'll be watching Murray. Okay, I'll keep an eye on that one too. I will be keeping an eye on that one too, but sounds good. Hey, what's up, Terry? Good to have you in here. Many upsets this week, right? Yeah. Yeah, Sabalenka is the big one today. And yeah, there are a few. I'm going to keep an eye on the other scores going on because with especially early rounds, Sunshine Double or Slam, there's always so much going on. Yeah, Fernandez now down a set and a break to Pegula. She should have at least won that first set. It got away from her. What else is going on? Feels like there's a lot of men's matches live right now. Dimitrov, by the way, pulled out that second set against Tabilo. Tabilo is up 4-2 in the tiebreak. Good for him. Mahac and Murray going on at the moment, too. Backhand to the forehand of Griekspoor. Backhand of Griekspoor. Cross court to the backhand of Sinner. Forehand of Griekspoor to the backhand of Sinner. Again, cross court. Forehand of Griekspoor. Forehand of Griekspoor into the net. 40 love for Sinner. Joe's disaster. Yeah, what, Terry, please let me know what happened because I didn't get to see it. Come in, Tallon and Terry. Yeah, what's up, guys? What's up, everyone? Do you think Murray can beat Mahac? Yes, he lost him at Marseille this year, 7-5, 6-4. Yes, I think he can. I absolutely think he can. I mean, Mahac is a little bit up and down. He plays absolutely. This year, he's been playing absolutely amazing on his day. But I don't know. Like he lost to Manarino 6-1, 6-2 in Indian Wells, for example. He lost to Bublik in Dubai, which isn't a bad loss. But like when he's been playing amazing, he's been absolutely unbelievable. But yeah, I think Murray can win. But yeah, Mahac is under the radar. He's he definitely deserves clearly more credit than he's been getting probably throughout his whole career. There's not really that much wrong with his game. He just wasn't really winning a whole lot. But it's very good to see him to win. He has so much variety in his game that can hurt players. So it's going to be tough for Murray. But also in that match that Murray played against Mahac, Murray, I just felt like was way, way off his game. That was a disappointing performance. I feel like now Murray is playing better. It feels like the kind of run where Murray is going to try to have this kind of dream run. He's won this tournament before. 2013, I remember saved championship point against the legend David Ferrer. So, you know, I think Murray's in better form now. It just beat Echeverry, beat Berrettini in the first round. Berrettini coming off the Phoenix Challenger final. Echeverry, 29th seed. I think there's a chance here for Murray. The draw is very nice to him at the moment, especially Echeverry coming off his injury. I think Murray definitely has a chance. I'll be keeping an eye on it too. I'll be watching it as well, but I'll be focusing on the center. Hello. Morazan only turns up at Masters 1000s. Yeah, he only turns up at Masters 1000s versus guys born in the early 2000s or mid 2000s. That's what Morazan does. He's just here to wreak havoc. He's not here to win titles. He's here to wreak havoc on the other young guys around. He's here to wreak havoc on the guys born in 2003. I mean, when was Morazan born? Because he beat Alcaraz in Rome last year. He just destroyed Runa. He's been playing pretty good in general. He's a little bit older than them. Actually, by a good margin older. Born in 1999. Late 1999. He's 24. Interesting. It's like 1 year older than I am. Backhand of Griekspoor, cross court, backhand of Sinner, forehand of Griekspoor, cross court to the forehand of Sinner, cross court, that's in the net. So 15 love for Griekspoor. Still in shock. The UK has so many players left in Miami. Even Evans nearly got through yesterday versus Eubanks. Yeah, but just not quite. Chrissy too good. But yeah, UK's doing well. I haven't really been paying that close attention to that country's success in this tournament, but I'll look now. Backhand of Sinner to the forehand of Griekspoor. Goes inside out. Backhand of Sinner. Backhand of Griekspoor again. That's in the net. 15 all. Sinner going to try to make a breakthrough here. Sinner going to try to make a breakthrough here early. He doesn't want a 7-6, 7-5 situation. If he's going to go against Carlos in the final, he wants to make these matches as straightforward as possible. Especially knowing how much tennis he's played and how much success he's had recently. Like, that's got to take something out of the legs. It seems like the injuries he picked up in the semifinal of Indian Wells hasn't really hindered him that much in his first round. But, yeah, he wants to get through these as quickly as possible. Every little just ounce of energy he can save up for that potential final against Carlos. There's a lot to go, but potential final against Carlos, the better for Sinner. So it's a forehand to net squash shot, 15-30 here for Sinner. Yeah, I'm just looking at the UK players here left in the draw because that's an interesting comment. I've noticed a few. Yeah, on the men's side, Norrie and Murray, and on the women's side, let's see who's still staying in. Katie Bolter. Yeah, Norrie, Murray, and Bolter. But yeah, I mean, yeah, it's doing well. I mean, they haven't had that much to be excited about recently. I'm hoping Jack Draper picks it up. Heather Watson was supposed to be great, but she kind of dropped off. That's a fist bump from Sinner. It's just too good for most players. The consistent, just placement of shot and consistent pace generation is just too good. If you can hit the ball hard and get it in, you've done half the work. That's what Sinner does. It's just too good. 15-40. This is athleticism too, which allows him to do that. He's a great athlete. Very unique looking athlete as well. I think the skiing at a young age is to do with that. Incredible balance he holds on the court. Forehand of Sinner. That's great defense for a lob smash put away from Griekspoor, though. Solids. Let's go Tallon. Let's go Tallon. 30-40. Griekspoor is one of these guys. He hasn't had like that many big wins over top players or done that well at the slams, but he's just that's why he's so under the radar. That's what gets you in news articles and headlines. But he's got everything. He's complete. He's talented. He's surface versatile. He's got a good head on his shoulders, mostly. Not entirely, but mostly. Which is true for everyone. But that plays. But yeah, I don't know. I like Griekspoor. That goes out off the back end, so deuce. Hey, what's up, Matthew? Bolter, yeah. Katie Bolter doing well as well. I'm trying to see if there's any other female players as well, Joe. But yeah, Bolter's doing well. Hi, everyone. Just been watching Runa's shocking performance, poor attitude, and awful body language throughout. There you go. Yeah, Matt, I didn't get to catch it, like I was saying earlier, but I'm completely shocked by the score. That's a great forehand cross score from Griekspoor. Advantage to Griekspoor. By the way, we are at 9.99K subscribers. Please don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already. Appreciate you guys watching. Advantage to Griekspoor. But yeah, Runa, it's just, I've said it before, is a brilliant player. He's an absolutely brilliant player, but it's a little bit inconsistent. In matches, in points, in games, whatever it is, sometimes it just falls away from him. And that's just something he really needs to figure out. And stasis in his box would help with that. That's a great backhand down the line from Sinner. Great extension off that shot. Aggressive backhand. DTL. Deuce. .81 miles per hour backhand is pretty good. It's pretty good. Huge. Serve Griekspoor out wide. Just goes wide though. Try to hit it, serve out wide. You don't want to go wide though. Serve second. Forehand to Sinner, back into Griekspoor. Cross court, back into Sinner. Back into Griekspoor. That's in the net. Break point. Lehechka had some back issue and movement was restricted, so no criticism for his loss today. Okay, got you. Fair enough. Yeah, I saw Tommy Paul had to retire after a kind of freak incident as he was running towards the net at 1-2 in the second set against, I'm actually blanking on who it was against, O'Connell. And he just got a freak injury just holding his leg, holding his ankle. So yeah, so there have been a few problems. Lehechka was fantastic in Indian Wells, so hopefully he can build off that. Also got a title earlier this year. I actually think Lehechka is a bit under the radar this year. Still gauging what I think of him in the long term, what his ceiling is more than anything. Clearly a dangerous player, but I'm not that convinced that his ceiling is to the place that, Sinner, Alcaraz, Runa, even an Artur Feast maybe are, or other great players like maybe whoever else, a Shelton, Draper, maybe Korda. We'll still see about Draper, but I'm quite excited about Draper. But he's very good. Lehechka is very, very good. But so far in his career, he is better than Draper. So at least he has a title. Draper doesn't have a title. Advantage to Griekspoor here. First serve in the net. Second serve coming. Backhand of Sinner. That goes out. That's a great hold from Griekspoor. Really good hold. 2-2. Dimitrov versus Tabio was a lot of fun. Chilean fans really bring in that always promised to be a good match and delivered. South American fans are awesome, Matt. That's great. Tabio's been really good this year. I think he's like 23 years old, so he's a young guy. Back in cross court, back in volley of Sinner, guarding the net. That net play's improved. And his serving has just been unstoppable, nonstop. Very impressive from the Italian. Guarding the net like he's fighting for his life. He's been doing well, improving on the variety. Adding that into his game, being able to use more dimensions of the court, cutting off the angles. Very good stuff. That's what he's learning from Alcaraz. It's good to have a rival like that you learn from your peers. And Alcaraz has been doing it. Sinner's following suit. And it's been very good for Jannik in that way. You need a good rival. That's what Sinner and Alcaraz are for each other. And we hope that they will continue to be. If they are healthy, they will continue to be that for hopefully 10, 15 years. First serve in the net. Second serve. Serve here from Sinner. Kick serve. That goes out. 3-15. Yeah, Dimitrov and Tabilo, I think, are early in the third set, so I'll keep an eye on that as well. Draper and Evans both had match points. Harsh to blame either. Draper looked physically gone, and Evans just unlucky. Yeah, true. Eubanks having another miracle after a miracle quarterfinal run last year. Sinner, by the way, huge acceleration off the forehand, right into the net, though. So 30 all. Something to watch for Griekspoor. If he can build on something, you never know. At least a lead for 3-2. That'd be promising for Griekspoor. A good sign for him. We'll see how Sinner shows up in Miami. He really has been playing a lot of tennis. I expect him to be very sharp and very good, though. Serve. The back end of Griekspoor, just a high percentage serve, and Griekspoor misses the return. You have to make that return. It was a good serve, though. He didn't go for a lot at all. He almost went down the middle. That was how not close to the lines it was, but it was enough. Just the sheer pace of it. 40-30, serve from Jannik. Serve down the tee. Forehand to Griekspoor. That goes out. 3-2. 3-2. Hey, what's up, Lexi? Good to have you. Hello, fans. What's up, Lexi? How are you doing? Jannik doing pretty well so far. Emma pulled out, so only Bolter played Miami. Okay, got you. I'm not a betting man, but I might stick a cheeky fiver on Bolter to win Wimbledon. I can't. I mean, are you being serious, Joe? Or because I don't think she's winning Wimbledon, but it would be great to see her make the 4th round or something. But how many are left? I haven't been watching for forever. How many rounds you mean? This is the round of 32. This is a round of 32 now. I got confused too because it's a 96 player draw, but it's a round of 120. Like it's a round of 128 draw with 96 players. It's very confusing. Because like 32 players get a bye, so it's really weird. Dimitrev's winning, by the way, 3-1. I picked Dimitrov to have a run to the quarterfinals in my pre-draw, so let's go. I also picked Runa to the semis, so let's not go. That's not as good. I also picked Matteo Arnaldi was my big dark horse. I picked him to have a run. He is having one. He beat Bublik earlier. He beat somebody good before that, Artur Feast as well. So I was happy I picked Arnaldi. I felt like he's been playing so well. He'll want something to prove after losing 6-1, 6-0 to Alcaraz. I felt like he'll like these conditions too, probably more than Indian Wells. So I thought he had a good draw. So happy Arnaldi has kind of proven me right there with my kind of big pick. Forehand Griekspoor, forehand to center. By the way, we might even reach 10K by the end of the stream. How exciting would that be? Quality shot tennis, we're close. So thank you everybody for tuning in and watching all the streams that we do for the channel. That I do for the channel. There's a lot more to come. And yeah, I don't know exactly how close we are. All I know is we're at 9.99K. I don't know the exact number, but that's fun. All right, 15 all here, center. Katie is the girlfriend of Anthony, right? If I'm Demonor, then yes. That's a great relationship. So Emma's out already, damn it. Yeah, Emma's out. Fernandez is losing if she hasn't already lost. Pagula is up 7-5-5-3. Hey, what's up, Elo? Hi, and how are you? I'm doing well. I had a crazy, I did an improv show yesterday with a sold-out crowd, which was a lot of fun for me. I haven't done an improv show. I've done improv practices a bunch, but I haven't done a whole improv show since before the pandemic, so that was fun for me to do. That was yesterday. We didn't think we would sell out the show, but it went beyond sold out. They even added seats because a few people wanted to get in. It was crazy. The audience was crazy. It's recorded, so it might go on YouTube, but it was fun. I enjoyed it. It was always fun to do creative stuff like that for myself. I'm doing well, and I'm enjoying watching Jannik stream. Always like doing these live streams. But yeah, that was fun. Reba is still on. Yeah, Rybakina is still in. That's a good serve from Griekspoor back into the net from center, 40-30. Yeah, Rybakina is still in. She got through 2 3-setters in her first few rounds. 2 3-setters, just won in 3 sets against Taylor Townsend, who seems to really like playing in Miami. And she had a great run through the quarterfinals, beat Brunzetti, then she beat Elise Mertens 6-2, 6-2. Then she lost to Rybakina in 3 sets, but I mean, come on, that's not bad. But yeah, Rybakina up 3 sets against Townsend, 3 sets against Townsend. That's hilarious. Rybakina played Townsend in 3 sets, then she played Townsend in 3 sets. Who's another player she could? I don't know if I'll be able to think of another player with a similar name, but by the way, Griekspoor with a great hold at 3-3. Both guys getting through 30 all holds. So both guys service games going to 30 all, but getting the hold. But yeah. Anyway, now next up she's got Madsen Keys. That's gonna be really good too. Serve center out wide. That goes wide though. Second serve. Serve from center. Serve, kick serve, back into Griekspoor. That goes wide. 15 love. 10K, come on, Anthony, congrats. Did we get there? Oh my god, that'd be so exciting. Wait, hold up. Did we get there or are we close? Lexi, you got me excited. I think we're just close, right? We're almost there, though. Okay, we're still at 9.99K. Thank you, Lexi, for getting me excited ahead of time. I appreciate it a lot. Thank you. I got all excited. I was about to react to it on stream. It was gonna be a thing. Just kidding. I'm just kidding. Backhand volley is so good from center, by the way. Such good feel on that shot. Redirected away. 10 subscribers away. Okay. Faison with the number. Jari is a solid player, Lexi, to be fair, in the 2 sets Draper lost or tiebreakers. Yeah, Jari is tough on his day. Draper will figure it out. Draper will figure it out. He needs to get better mentally during the tight moments. I hope he can improve that with more experience. Backhand. The backhand center down the line. That's good. Griekspoor doesn't even really run to it. So 40 love. But yeah, 10 subscribers away. We're 10 humans away. 10 people away. It'll be fun. Congrats on your show, Anthony. The improv too. Okay, thank you. Thanks, Lexi. Is it like Whose Line Is It Anyway type improv? Yes, very similar. We don't really get like prompts. We get like games. We play like improv games. And yeah, very similar. We don't do like scenes out of a hat or something, or like not like one person going up one by one and saying a funny thing, although that'd be quite fun. By the way, someone got sold 4-3. But we play different improv games and on the spot, like New Choice, which is just you ring a bell and you say a line. You're making up the scene on the spot. You say a line and then you have to rethink and say a different line when that bell is rung. And it's really funny. The fun thing about improv acting is that even when you mess up, it's good. Even when you mess up, the crowd is laughing. They're laughing at you a little bit. Or they're laughing with you. I don't know. There's a big mix, but it's fun. And everyone's enjoying it. It's always nice when you can fail and it's still great. But yeah, it's cool. It's really rewarding. It's really fun. Everybody's having a great time. And yeah, because the whole thing about improv is like we're not robots. Like nobody can just when you're like writing a script in real time, you're like Martin Scorsese or like you're like one of these people and you're writing a script. Like, yeah, you expect it should be pretty good, right? If you're like but if you're even if you're one of the best improv people in the world, you're not going to do a really, really good job. Like, you're not going to make the best scene ever, probably. But that's like the fun of it. So people kind of get it, and it's funny. So I enjoy doing that. I'm definitely going to be doing more. And it might go on YouTube, so that'd be fun. I'll send the link out if it goes on YouTube. We are close to 10K. Yeah, like and subscribe, peeps. That's it, guys. Yeah, don't forget to like. Don't forget to subscribe. All that stuff. Let's go. Yep. Well, Faison's so close to 10K. Exactly. We are close. We are close. No one thought Von Drusvilla would win last year. Women's tennis can throw up a curveball now and again. Yeah, tennis does that. And not just women's tennis, men's tennis as well. And I wish that men's tennis did that more, right? Sinner and Carlos winning Wimbledon, Australian Open Wimbledon was surprising, but it's not, but even Australian Open perhaps was exciting because that's where Novak is winning all the time. But it's not that, it's not like, I don't know, like Adrian Manarino won a tournament or like, I don't know, who's another, like, it's not like Cordo won, which would be not the craziest thing ever, but it'd be pretty crazy. Like, I wish that happened more. Even like Tsitsipas or something. Like, we just don't really have that happen. Like, Sinner and Carlos have been two of the best players in the world for a minute now. So yeah, I wish that happened more in general. Obviously, I wouldn't want every tournament to be completely random and just be won by some random player. Like, there needs to be some kind of like people really earning these titles and playing incredibly good tennis consistently, hopefully. But yeah, inside of that, I wish that there's more unpredictability. Our 40 love for Griekspoor. This is close. Both guys serving well, doing their part. Griekspoor's done well to hold on here. There's a tough game at 1-2, which Sinner had break points, I believe. It was definitely a few deuces there. I think Sinner had a break point. So Griekspoor's done well to keep close here. Now it's 40 love. Back in a Sinner. Forehand to Griekspoor. Inside in. It's a big forehand. Forehand Sinner in the ground. Griekspoor says, leave that in the ground. 4-4. Leave that in the ground. Bury it. 4-4. Griekspoor's come to play. He's playing well. Why is Anthony muted? I hope not. I don't think I am. Ghost, that might be something on your part. Let me check, but I don't think I am. Yeah, I'm not muted. Ghost. Something on your end. All right, 4-4. Stefano's out too. Yeah, Steph lost to Shapo. So let's go Shapo. I didn't completely give up on Shapo, but I gave up in but I gave up. But I gave up in the way that I was like, maybe in like I was saying, like, I don't think he's gonna figure it out like right now, like a year and a half ago. But I was like, maybe in like, I said like in 5 or 6 years time, he has like a Kyrgios 2022 season where he just like really zones in and shows the level we obviously know he has. Because like Kyrgios is like he's like a top 5 talent on the tour. If he really zoned in, he's like a top 5 guy. Shapo may be similar, but they really need to focus and get their mental game stronger. And yeah, we'll see if Shapo can really show something. Forehand volley is not good from Griekspoor. Let's Sinner back in, and Griekspoor collapse. 30 love for Sinner. Sinner too good. Instead of Sinner running back, instead of Griekspoor running back, he just claps. He's like, too good. That volley was not good enough. He had a put away. I mean, maybe a put away. He definitely should have like hit more down on the shot. I think he took Sinner for granted that he wasn't going to get there, but no. His racket face was way too open there. Don't know if he mishit it, but great lob. Yeah, the lob was really good from Sinner, though. I'm going to restart my phone. All right, sounds good. I can hear Anthony. Okay, thanks, Powell. 40 love Sinner with good serving. Quality Shot Tennis is close to 10K, so please don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already. We're getting close to that milestone. 40 love for Sinner. First serve goes wide. Second serve. Serve into the forehand of Griekspoor. That's in the net. 5-4. Kieran Fine, Ghosty, are you muted? Yeah, the sound should be coming through. Colin and Ryan were the funniest on Whose Line anyway. Yeah, Ryan is hilarious. There's also a great underrated spin-off of that show that's like fully just like, that's like classic improv as well. I forgot the name of it, but Jeff who sometimes guest starred on Whose Line, he's one of my absolute favorites. I love watching improv from him. Improvaganza, I think it was called. Really underrated show. I think it's called Improvaganza or Drew Carey's Improvaganza. That show is hilarious as well. So, yeah, there's some really good stuff. Yeah, Jeff Davis, he's very funny as well. Yeah, I love all that stuff. Yeah, and doing these live streams is I gotta if something's going awry on stream, I gotta do improv on here, and it's kind of similar in some ways. So. Am I the only one who can't hear Anthony? I knew God hated me. Stole some tackies from Circle K that one time. The old man won't let me forget it. Yeah, exactly. It's all about the tackies that you stole. Yeah, it's all going awry for you guys. Hopefully you're joining and can hear the sound. It's all going awry for you from that. Absolutely. Now the sound is coming through on stream. I think it's something on your end. We're playing against Fokina in 3.5 hours. Yeah, that should be good, but Fokina's a fun watch, but I don't know. So he had a good win the first round against Shang. I don't know. What is Fokina's record in Miami? I don't know if I expect anything to come from that. Rude likes the conditions in Miami. I mean, he's about finalist here before, and he seems to like playing here. I remember the match he played against Botic van de Zandschulp well last year, and Botic really played very well. Rude didn't play that bad. That's a good smash from Griekspoor, 15 love. That was a really interesting match. I can't remember exactly what it was about it. I think maybe Van de Zandschulp was up like 4-0, and then Rude came back to 4-4, or it was the other way around in the third set. There was some comeback that happened that was really really interesting and entertaining that happened. Serve from Griekspoor down the tee. That goes long. Second serve. Yeah, Botic is very good on his day. Probably not good enough to beat the top players, but I mean, it's his mental game that lets him down more than anything. Forehand back in a center. Up high. Smash from Griekspoor. Put away. 30 love. Love in this from Griekspoor. He's come to play. By the way, Murray and Mahach, they're at 2-3 in the first set, which I don't even understand how that's even... Feels like they've been playing... I don't know. That feels like... Murray always has super long matches. First 5 games must have taken a long time. Dimitrov with the comeback win against Tabilo. Tabilo was up 4-2 in the second set tiebreak. Arnaldi and Chapo is going to be a really good match later as well. It's crazy that Martin Dam versus O'Connell and Arnaldi and Chapo are both round of 32 matches. All 4 unseeded. Forehand cross court. That's too good from Griekspoor. 40 love. Tony Slattery was the best UK improv comedian. He was on the UK version of Who's Line. Check him out, Anthony. Okay, I will. Thank you for that. I'll check him out. I'll write it down. Backhand of Griekspoor, forehand to center, inside out, solid. Okay. As we get to the later stages, we're going to see what Griekspoor is really about. And if he can really kind of finish this off. But I feel like so far, I mean, he's done everything right. The errors have been at a very low minimum from Griekspoor. And he's just playing solid. He seems to be serving well as well. Yeah, I mean, these are great numbers. 76% of first serves in. I mean, it's fantastic. Winners to errors 9-1. I don't know if that's accurate, but it kind of seems accurate. It seems like both guys are operating at a very high level. Doesn't seem like we've been pulled into way too many like testing moments for either players or long rallies, but we're playing at a high level. That's a back and wide from center. We're at 5-5. Okay, Griekspoor. Let's go. Let's go. Medvedev against Norrie later. Yeah. 2 of the weirdest playing styles on tour. And 2 Masters champions as well. Don't forget my GOAT, Cam Norrie. He's won in Indian Wells. Yeah, he's won in Indian Wells. We're going to see how it ages with Taylor, but Fritz and Norrie winning Indian Wells back-to-back, that could be a really interesting kind of moment in that tournament's history when we look back at the winners. We'll see how Fritz kind of advances over the next really 2-3 years. But it's kind of funny. That's a great pass. Let's go, Griekspoor. I've been backing this guy for a while. I've been backing a lot of players for a while. I can just say that about a lot of players whenever they're doing well. But I really do like Griekspoor, so it'd be great to see him kind of pick it up. But it's love 15. Let's see how Cinder does on the serve. If he can come up with a few big serves. I'll check the schedule. I'm so way behind. Yeah, no problem, Lexi. To be honest, I'm kind of with you, though. I've been a little bit slacking on watching matches because I had my big improv show yesterday. And then I've been with family earlier today, and so I haven't been watching that closely. The day before that was like a rain delay, and I didn't get to catch a lot of the few matches that they got to play. So I've been a little bit behind as well. Today is kind of my catch-up day as well, a little bit. Points won on serve, by the way, is really crazy from both. Sinner's lost 3 points on serve. Griekspoor's lost 10. So 13 out of 57 points what is that? 44 out of 57 points won on serve so far. That is immaculate. Serve from center. That was another for Griekspoor, though. Backhand to the backhand of Griekspoor. Forehand to center. Big to the backhand of Griekspoor. Cross court. Going cross to cross. Backhand to backhand on that ad side. Forehand to center. Now opening up the court. Backhand. Inside out. Into the open court. Backhand. Center attacking. Aggressive. Griekspoor. Great depth of shot. Defense to offense. Now he's on the offensive. That's too good. That's too good. Wow. 15-30. Okay. See how Jannik responds. Griekspoor's doing well now. Dulcet, emasculate tones of Hotlanta Anthony are coming in loud and clear. Okay. Good, you got it. Worked out, Ghost. Dimitrov just closed. Let's go. Forehand chip, forehand of center, forehand of Griekspoor. Lob. Oh, no way. That is incredible lob. Did center get it? He got it. Smash. Griekspoor center's there, but he mishits it. Wow, what a lob from Griekspoor. It stayed in. I don't know how center got the next shot back, but he's quick. But it just wasn't good enough. Opened up for a smash. What a few row of points from Griekspoor there. That lob, it just came out of nowhere. He went for it right away. Usually people build out the points and then lob, but he just went right for it. Fantastic topspin lob. He's a talented guy, man. He's one of the best ever at Challengers. One of the best ever at Challengers. 18-8 finals record in finals of Challenger tournaments. And he won 8 in 1 year. All right, double break point. That's an ace down the tee, though, from center. Let's see how center responds here. 30-40, one more. But, wow. Griekspoor out of nowhere. Everything I was saying, he kind of lacks the big weapons against some of the top guys. In the big tournaments, he can make things a little bit difficult for himself a little bit early. So sometimes a little bit the inconsistency point to point, but it's just those kind of things. I mean, he has the game for it. He's complete. He's surface versatile. I think both of those things are true. He's a great player, but he's never really had this kind of a win, and he hasn't yet. Not even close. But that's just the thing he's lacking in his career. Forehand, big. Griekspoor going for it. Another big attacking forehand to center. Back into Griekspoor. We're back at neutral. Back into backhand. Backhand. Griekspoor to the back into center. Inside out. Forehand. Griekspoor. Sliding forehand. The net. Tallon Griekspoor trying to wreak havoc in Florida. 6-5 in the first set. Dimitrov just closed. Yeah, let's go. Got your hearing aid now, Ghost. All the grannies at their time in village say makes me look quite debonair. Nice. No double header, Anthony. Yeah, well, let me see. I was potentially going to do one for Murray, but I don't know. I could do one. This is such a big match in itself. I'll keep an eye on the Murray one. If this one ends and the Murray one's still going, I'll probably call the end of the Murray match because I'm so curious by it. I'll keep an eye on it. Right now, I'll do the center, but I'm going to get my... Anyway. For now, I'll do the center, but I'll definitely keep an eye on that one. But Andy trying to reach the 4th round of a Masters is a huge moment for Murray. That would already be a good first step. When's the last time he's reached the 4th round of a Masters? Might not be that long ago. 2021 Indian Wells, he beat Alcaraz. Did he get to the 4th round after that in Indian Wells? Was that round 32 match? I'm going off of memory here. He hasn't reached the 4th round of a slam since 2017 Wimbledon. Griekspoor serving for the set, by the way. Forehand. The forehand of Griekspoor. That goes out. That's wild. This is when Griekspoor can blink. And center really hopes that Griekspoor blinks right here. But, yeah, let's see. No, okay, so wow. The last time that Murray reached the 4th round of a Masters a long time ago. Wow. He's reached a lot of 3rd rounds. Yeah, the last time that Murray reached the here's a crazy stat for you. I don't know if somebody's already posted this on X or Twitter or whatever. I'm sure somebody has, but the last time that Murray reached the 4th round of a Masters, he won the tournament. That's true. Paris 2016. That's the last time they got to the 4th round of a Masters. That's a big moment. Wow. He hasn't reached the 4th round of a Masters since his comeback. Last time he got to the 4th round, he won the tournament. That's big. So yeah, I'll definitely keep an eye on that one too. Tabilo is great. By the way, I like that fellow. Nice. Yeah, I got to watch him more, to be honest. Mitrov comes through an epic battle, took down an inspired opponent in a football-style crowd. Nice. Good stuff from Griekspoor, who hasn't always been able to figure it out in Miami, but very similar to his win against Struff last year. His problem was he came up against Sinner, but I think he's got a better draw this time around. Good serve from Griekspoor, 15-30. Solid. Solid. But yeah, Murray is 4-4 against Mahach. Keep an eye on that. Forehand of Murray into the forehand of Griekspoor, forehand of Sinner. The backhand of Griekspoor, forehand of Sinner. Backhand of Griekspoor, that goes out again. Sinner's not going to like these unforced errors that have creeped in. Griekspoor played phenomenal in the last game, but Sinner, you know what's going on in Sinner's head? Like, man, I can't give away a game like that. That's what Sinner's thinking. Sinner's like, I shouldn't have even given did some great shots there to win it. Some good defense to offense as well. Serve out wide, solid, and that's a fist bump from Griekspoor. Like I said earlier, one thing you'll know about Griekspoor is he believes in himself. He's always looking to become more and more. That's something you like to see. It's like 27, 28 years old. Wow. Big moments here as Sinner is looking down the barrel. Let's see how Sinner responds. He's saved a set point against Raonic in Rotterdam. Serve out wide. Griekspoor's done it. Wow, 7-5 for Tallon Griekspoor. Tallon the talent. Hasn't really had this big win. He wins his first set of 7 played against Jannik. He's had a few close ones. This is the first one he wins. He does it confidently as well. Love that reaction. That's scary. Scary for Sinner. We'll see how Sinner responds. I expect him to. First set for Tallon Griekspoor. Stick around. I'll have the play-by-play for second and third one. Second and third sets. Or the second set if Griekspoor wins in straights. That'd be pretty crazy. Anthony Bro, I'm gutted for Tommy Paul. Brutal. He's been playing great this year. Yeah, Ghost. Paul's been playing great this year, really. Dallas and then Delray Beach. Yeah, Paul, that's sad with an ankle injury. Can't really do much about that. I don't know how big of a problem Paul is going to be on clay, but yeah, I hope that I hope we see Paul back in his best form, at least for grass courts. Would be great to see him do well there. But yeah, Griekspoor, by the way, playing an absolutely phenomenal set of tennis. I mean, they're showing the stats here just on, I guess, through the Miami Open stats and Tennis Channel, maybe, I don't know. But Griekspoor at 12 winners, 6 unforced errors. Sinner played well too. 12 winners, 8 errors. That's not bad. Like overall, it was a great set. More importantly than that, though, Griekspoor saved 3 out of 3 break points. Both guys serving over, like, Sinner served 79% of first serves in, according to this. And he lost the set, so I don't know if that's fully updated, but so good from Griekspoor to get that. That 5-5 game was really impressive. So was the 6-5. Griekspoor stepped it up when he needed to. I said it early. That's going to be the big test. He's been playing well, but he hasn't really had that moment where he's had to really apply pressure or be tested, and that he applied pressure, he got through it. Haha, Ghost in the hearing aid, boo. Prefer Frankie Boyle. Okay. Yeah, sad for Tommy. Yeah, with the ankle injury. Boy, it's very good, Ghost. Sometimes I feel bad for Medi losing to Alki and Sinner. Well, I'll tell you what. Yeah, Medvedev first losing to Rafa and Novak in all the finals. Now he's losing to Sinner and Alcaraz. He's sandwiched right in between two eras. And listen, I think Medvedev is really good. I think he should be able to beat Sinner and Alcaraz, occasionally at least. And I guess he does, but he has lost, I don't remember exactly how many, but like 1 out of his last 7, 1 out of his last 8. And it's because his matchup against those two players is just so bad, partially. How he matches up against Sinner and Alcaraz. So yeah, he's unlucky. He's definitely unlucky. What is happening? Runa zonks Sinner and a whole. If Alcaraz goes down, I'm going to blame the KGB. Yeah, everything, all the upsets. Wow. Yeah, nuts. Crazy stuff. What did I miss? Yeah, Griekspoor broke at 5-5. Crazy. All right, here we go. All right, second set starting up. Love 30 Griekspoor. This is so crazy. I mean, listen, I knew Griekspoor was good, and I know he was going to give it his all, but this is a little bit unexpected, I think. For sure. Griekspoor just a solid return of serve there. All right, let me get the scoreboard back up. Get this going for the second set. Here we go. Okay, cool. All right, scoreboard's back up. Forehand of Griekspoor. He's attacking. Griekspoor is dictating. Forehand cross court. Forehand cross court. Griekspoor. It's a fist bump from Sinner, though. When Sinner fist bumps, you're in a bit of trouble. Do you think I could really jinx a guy named Sinner? We're cut from the same cloth. Just a different field of play. Ladies. All right, goes. It's unhinged. What happened to Runa? Yeah, Runa 6-1 to Morozov. I don't know. I didn't really get to watch. I'll catch the replay earlier. I mean, I knew Morozov is dangerous, but according to Matthew, who I trust in the chat, said that Runa just very shocking performance, just very negative. That's what I kind of expected. And his confidence on outdoor hard courts in these kind of conditions is just not there, which is really weird. Serve out wide, back into Griekspoor, back into Sinner, back into Griekspoor, down the middle, forehand to Sinner. The back into Griekspoor, back cross court, back into Sinner. The backhand slice of Griekspoor, forehand to Sinner is a drop shot. That's a good drop shot. Okay, I think that's just in 30 all. It's close though, right on the line. Good drop shot. Griekspoor didn't even run to it. As soon as it left Sinner's racket, both guys just turned away. Whoa, yeah. There's so many upsets. Sabalenka, Runa, now Sinner's in trouble. This is a crazy tournament. Serve out wide. That's a good serve from Sinner. 40-30. 40-30. To be fair to Morozov, he was hitting some beautiful winners. Okay. Yeah, like I said, I didn't get to catch a lot of it, so I'm only going by y'all's word who watched it. So I would love to know what in the world happened there. I gotta watch the highlights. Yeah, Mandy, nice. All right, 40-30 Sinner back into Griekspoor to the backhand of Sinner, hits over it. The backhand of Griekspoor, it's in the net. 1-0 for Sinner. 1-0 for Sinner. Let's get this 10K. Yeah, guys, please don't forget to subscribe Quality Shot Tennis if you haven't already. For more streams, the Olympics, the slams, everything, tournaments throughout the year. We even do 250s, 500s, but we've got all the big tournaments. We'll have the rest of Miami. 1-0 for Sinner. He's trying to fight back here in this match. Forehand into the net. 15 love for Griekspoor. Yeah, definitely don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already. So Sabin, Grigor are dating. We know nothing about the situation. Far from confirmed with that. But yeah, all across the board, that is just a tragic situation, whatever the case is in any scenario. So that's the only thing to say. 15 love for Griekspoor here. 10K is nothing. And he'll spend that as the launch hour in Magic City. All right. Backhand Sinner. Griekspoor trying to hold his serve to start off the second set. Backhand Sinner to the forehand of Griekspoor. Forehand of Sinner. The backhand of Griekspoor. Cross court. Backhand of Sinner. The backhand of Griekspoor. Backhand of Sinner. Down the line. Forehand of Griekspoor. Backhand of Sinner again. Cross court. Backhand of Sinner. Down the line. Forehand of Griekspoor. The backhand of Sinner. Cross court. Backhand of Griekspoor. Forehand now with the forehand to Griekspoor. He attacks it. I don't barely seen that happen with Sinner in the last few months. With a guy really taking control like that. Kind of reminds me of Sinner's match against Shelton in Shanghai a little bit. Where Sinner didn't play bad, but he came across a really good opponent. And Sinner looked like a little bit like a step too slow. Kind of like that. A little bit. Shelton won that match. And Griekspoor is a very different player, but 30 love. Griekspoor hitting a lot of winners. Guess what? He's barely hitting any unforced errors. And that is that's when you know you're playing well. 40 love for Griekspoor. Serving phenomenal as well. Sabin and Dimitri are dating. No. We don't know anything about that situation. No. I see immense, or we have no idea, but yeah, I see immense potential in Runa. Fingers crossed. Okay, Amanda. Yeah, we'll see. I mean, Runa's got a huge complete game, a big serve. He's got so many skills. He's fast. It's just about really honing in on his game and finding, like just making it more consistent. And probably making his weapons a little bit bigger to be able to contest with Sinner and Alcaraz a little bit better, more consistently. But as a 20-year-old player, if he does make those improvements, he should be fantastic. Still, he might not be at the level of Sinner Alcaraz. Still, that might exist a little bit in his game. Who knows? Those kind of shot selection errors or whatever it is. But that's a great backhand. Sinner carving out an angle that doesn't even exist. Out of nowhere. Right off the bounce pretty much, and just incredible, I guess, like wrist control there. First, the drop shot was great. Griekspoor slides into the shot, and yeah, Sinner just flicks the racket for a beautiful cross-court pass. Griekspoor claps, though. I like this from Griekspoor, though. He's really in this. Griekspoor is a great sportsman. He seems like a very nice, like, down-to-earth dude, which is part of the reason I like watching him. Great serve out wide. I think Griekspoor is just going to give his all. He's got literally nothing to lose. You know how many times Griekspoor has lost matches like this? Like, more than you can count. He had set points against Zverev last week. He should have won. He double faulted on set point in the tiebreaker. He folded. He was up 6-4 on Zverev in the tiebreaker. First set tiebreaker in Indian Wells. He's coming in here. I can't read his brain, but I'm just saying he's got nothing to lose. He's coming in here. He's coming in here as... I've got nothing to lose. I've been in this situation before. So I think that's kind of the mentality here. This is what Runa's missing at the moment. Yeah, exactly. You're absolutely right, Joe. Runa, yeah. But we'll see. I mean, he's got great potential, but yeah, you're absolutely right. Remember when Runa beat Joker in Paris? Those days feel so long ago. Yep. Hold from Sinner. Good hold. 2-1. Hold to love. Hold to love. Leave Martina alone. What is going on? What is going on in the chat? Damn, Mahach just saved 3 break points in a row. He saved 8 out of 8. Murray had no break points to save yet, so that's a good sign. Okay. So what's going on there? 6-5 then for Mahach. Wow, 8 for 8 is crazy. That's not a good sign though for Murray though, because when you keep having chances you don't convert, often that can really turn its back on you. Becomes dark real quick. Tennis is so much about like the rhythm and momentum of it, you know. It's like table tennis, right? It's like table tennis. Like you need to be feeling the rhythm, the momentum of the ball, point after point, get into the rhythm, the winning rhythm. And then if you keep having chances, you're not letting them go. I mean, we're only human. That's gonna like completely set your rhythm off. If you know what I mean. Like it's meant, and also just mentally frustrates you. You keep having chances, you're not able to convert. You're like, man, am I ever able to be able to cross over the line? You're like 1 point away 8 times, not able to do it a single time. Just one incredible shot would do it. You're just not able to do it, for whether it's mental or whether it's circumstance of you just not playing those points well. And you're just like, yeah, it feels like you're trapped. Like tennis can be like hell sometimes. It's like, it's fun. It's fun. You love the competition of it. Or I hope you do. Like I love the competition of it. All these players love the competition of it. But it's like, but yeah, it can be like a hell sometimes on the court. You're like, man, I just can't quite do it. And it becomes tough. So we'll see how Murray responds with that. Okay, no, wait, I'm checking the scoreline now. Oh no, Murray held there. Okay, Mahach saved the 8 break points, but then Murray broke. So it doesn't matter anyway. Murray is up a break, but anyway, let's go Murray. Murray's up. Murray breaks, leading 6-5. Okay, Murray just broke. There you go. Okay, I need to read the chat next time I go into a big rant. I didn't see y'all's comments. There you go. So it didn't matter what I said, but hopefully it was interesting. Made no matter what I said. All right, serve here from Griekspoor to the back end of center. Back end of Griekspoor. Forehand of center, cross court, forehand of Griekspoor. Forehand of center, forehand of Griekspoor. Forehand of center, going forehand, forehand of Griekspoor again to the forehand of Jannik. Back end Griekspoor. Down the line. I think it goes just wide though. Love 15 for center. Let's see how Jannik responds here. He's got to pick this up. He's not losing to guys like Tallon Griekspoor week in, week out. Like he's not losing to guys outside the top 20 in the world. He shouldn't be losing a match like this. And Griekspoor is a phenomenal player, but in Sinner's mind, he wants to be in the semifinals, final stages, just like that. So, you know. All right, Andy, I'm watching that too. Be right back. Yeah, I'll be watching that too, but definitely focus on the Sinner. But Sinner is very, very resilient. Yeah. That's what got him to this point in matches in his career. I mean, listen, I have something to say about that after this. Forehand of Griekspoor to the forehand of Sinner, big cross court. Sorry, my match stream has just paused here. Also real quick. See what happened with that. But Griekspoor gets the win. It wins that point as Sinner hits it, as Griekspoor hits a winner down the line. 15-all. 30-15 for Griekspoor. Get some muzza. Yeah, I love it when the old dogs go on a run. Was bum when RBA couldn't close Corda. Okay, gotcha. Yeah, but Murray is one of the all-time greats. It's so good. This would be his first 4th round of a big tournament since his comeback, which is kind of hard to believe, but he hasn't reached the 4th round of a Masters since 2016 when he won the last 2 Masters of the year. So this would be a huge moment. That backhand goes out from Sinner. Sinner now just with a few too many errors, and he should be. Sinner is always calm and collected, but I would almost like to see him get a little bit upset because he's got to get upset here and really mentally shift here. 40-15. Griekspoor is serving out of his mind, though, to be honest. Don't know how much that has to do with Sinner not returning him, but Griekspoor is serving very well. Forehand of Sinner to the backhand of Griekspoor. Cross court, backhand of Sinner. The backhand of Griekspoor, forehand of Sinner, again, inside out to the backhand of Griekspoor, back to the backhand of Sinner, backhand slice of Griekspoor, cross court is great, forehand, Griekspoor, cross court goes out though. Sinner pushed him a little bit more that time. That's what Sinner needs to do. He needs to be dictating. He's got to be on the front foot. .40-30, let's go Sinner. See how Sinner can do at the end here. By the way, Murray does get the first set in an hour. Very good stuff. He won 86% of his first serve points. Murray playing well. And yeah, I guess got a lot of break chances throughout that set and then got it right at the end. Serve Griekspoor down the T, forehand of Sinner, forehand of Griekspoor. The forehand of Jannik, backhand slice of Griekspoor. Backhand slice of Jannik. That goes out though. Griekspoor fist bumps. Come on, Muzza. Yep. The Dutch trying to make the upset. That shakes the tennis world, just like when Sabalenka lost earlier today. Or like when Rune lost to Morozov, or, you know, back in the day when Karlovic beat Hewitt, or when Nardi beat Djokovic. This kind of upset that really makes everybody turn. But it's the motivation and the drive from these players that, you know, we see players get close every week. We don't see a level of this magnitude every week. So we'll see if Griekspoor can do it. He's been a tough player for a while. 2-2. Center serve. Center serve here. Griekspoor return. Forehand. The forehand of Sinner back into Griekspoor. That's in the net. Top the net. 15 love for Sinner. I got to see Jannik pick it up here now. Murray with the first set, 7-5. Nice, Powell. Go, Sinner, go. Okay, Marco. Yeah, Jannik's got to pick it up here. 15 love. Let's see what Jannik can do. Serve. Out wide. That's a good serve. 30 love. 30 love. Not even give Griekspoor a chance to get in these rallies on his service games. Easier said than done, but Sinner's got that kind of serving now. Can't get into another 5-5 game where he keeps missing first serves and not even getting Griekspoor into the game. Sinner letting Griekspoor play a little bit too much. 30 love here. Sinner serve. Serve kicked. The backhand of Griekspoor. That's on the baseline. Backhand. That's in the net though. 40 love for Sinner. I have a feeling that Sinner is going to pick it up here. And Griekspoor, I don't know. We'll see if Griekspoor can keep his foot on the gas. Forehand of Griekspoor, that goes out. By the way, big stat. Potentially a big stat. 8 backhand unforced errors from Griekspoor, 4 for Sinner in the match so far. So more of the unforced errors are coming from the forehand wing. So if Sinner can start dictating, then maybe the match can shift. If Sinner can find ways to get it more to the Griekspoor backhand, then the match could actually shift pretty quickly, maybe. Let's see. Wow, Sinner's 27-30 for first points when he's still set down. Shows how well Griekspoor's playing. He is so solid right now. He's serving out of his mind. Yeah, Griekspoor is really, really solid right now. Actually, what do they call that clay in Houston? It's not like RG. The clay in Houston? Yeah, I forgot. There is another name for it, but I forgot what it is. I've heard that before as well. I don't remember, Ghost, but I've heard that name before. In Charleston, they have green clay, and I always enjoy that. There used to be a men's tournament in Charleston. Now it's just the what's it called, Family Cup in on the women's side. So, but I like that tournament. I like green on tennis courts. I like the way it looks, like Rotterdam. I know a lot of people don't like it. Rotterdam, Shanghai. I always like the aesthetic of green on tennis court as a color, but it's just me. Osaka and Garcia playing, by the way, right now as well. There's so many good matches happening. Swiatek Noskova again is so crazy. Swiatek is the big favorite at this point, although they're 1-1 on the year against each other. Collins versus Avanesian, who's a young Russian player. Very good. It'd be great to see Collins have a run, at least to the 4th round. Be great to see her beat a top player. I don't know who she's got next. Let me look. Who she potentially would have next if she wins that match. That's not for sure. It's not a sure thing. If Collins wins that match, she's got Kirstea. She could beat Kirstea. Who she have if she beats? Then she's got Coco or maybe Osaka or Garcia. First of all, Osaka versus Goff could be an incredible fourth-round match. That would be an incredible fourth-round match if we get it, if Osaka beats Garcia. Forehand of center, back to the forehand of Griekspoor. He's just going to that forehand too much. Forehand now to the backhand slice of Griekspoor. Forehand big inside out, and center misses it. It's just things you don't really see from Jannik. And Jannik's actually playing decent, but I just wish he could go from like good to like incredibly good. Backhand to forehand of Griekspoor. Center running. Can't get it though. That's in the ground. 30 love for Tallon, the Dutch. Is center really timid? Like, do you think he listens to loud music or mostly pop or love songs? Love songs is funny. He's just walking before he starts the match, just listening to love song. Yeah, no, I don't think he really is. I just think center is shy. I think he doesn't show his personality. I think inside he's like a monster. He's like a beast. Like he just doesn't show it. I think he's shy. Because he's killing opponents on the court, and then he's just like, yeah, I had a good match, whatever, and he just walks off the interview. He's like, yeah, I won. It's okay. I need to get better. I'm not so good at tennis. And he just like walks out of the interview. Just like smokes an opponent 6-1, 6-1. He's like, yeah, it's okay. I'm whatever. It's like, I'm really enjoying being here in the city. Everybody is so nice. Then he just beats another opponent 6-0, 6-0. I don't know. It's kind of it's a bit of a that's cool though. Serve out wide. That's a good serve. 40-15. That's my center impression, by the way. Center is a big Celine fan, maybe. (40-15) here for Griekspoor, trying to hold 2-3. Out wide, forehand to center is a great cross-court return. It's a fist bump as well, 40-30. If only he could do that in the points where it really matters rather than being down 40 love or 40-15. Just a little bit off from center, or not, like, just not at his best right now. Griekspoor's really earned the lead. There's very little to say about it. But not the top version of Sinners showed up, you would say. Not the top. Kick serve, back in a center to the back in a Griekspoor. A lot of good depth from Griekspoor coming his way. Backhand slice. That's in the net, though. Like I said, center needs to target that backhand. Target that backhand, open up the court. Back to deuce. Feel like he hasn't hit that forehand inside in that well so far today either, center. I think that was the first point of that 5-5 service game where he had a forehand inside in, and Griekspoor hit an incredible forehand passing shot cross at 5-5. So center needs to figure out some way to get him more to the backhand, open up the court, and just be able to dictate better than he is at the moment. Forehand of Griekspoor down the line. That's a great acceleration shot from Griekspoor. Back to advantage. 2-3. Hey, what's up, Alan? Thank you for becoming a member. You can always hit the join button down below to become a member of QualityShot Tennis. Get all the perks. Get early access to some videos and all the stuff that comes along with it. Also, it really helps out the channel. Appreciate all the members in the chat. And to Alan. Forehand of center, the backhand of Griekspoor. Forehand of center to the forehand of Griekspoor, back in the center. Again, down the line. That's a good shot, deuce. Can he do it at deuce or break point, though? Can he do it at deuce or break point, though? Center's frustrating me right now. Because he's doing these great shots, but at the wrong moments. Not an ideal forehand from Griekspoor. He forgot he was playing center for a moment. I don't know, tries to hit behind center a little bit with kind of a weird kind of loopy forehand. Back to center's backhand instead of going back cross court to his forehand, but too good. Backhand winner from center. Forehand, that's a good serve from Griekspoor, though. Nothing you can do about that. Griekspoor is getting like nearly every one of his first serves in, it feels like. It just feels like Griekspoor stepping up to the line. He's making the serve in at this point. I'm not sure exactly what it's at right now, but like first serve percentage, which is what that stat is. Yeah, 75% of his first serves are going in. That's about as good as you'll see. Another serve coming here from Griekspoor. Serve, the forehand of Sinner, forehand of the Dutch, the backhand of Sinner. That goes long, though. That's called out. Sinner's still alive in this 2-3 game. He's holding on by a thread. Forza, Jannik. That's it, Laura. I'm in deep. Jannik's got to pick it up right here this game. Go up 4-2. Suddenly the match, the aesthetic, the match will shift around. The whole way we look at the match will shift around if Sinner can get to 4-2. Because Sinner's serving well, too. So. Serve out wide, forehand to Griekspoor. Forehand to Griekspoor. He had a forehand down the line, goes right back to Sinner's forehand. That goes out from Sinner, though. You know, Sinner's not really on his game. It's a little bit off of it. Advantage to Griekspoor. Hey, what's up, Max N? Good to have you in here. What's up? What's up? Yeah, thank you, Alan, in the chat. As soon as we start talking music, Max appears, yeah. All right, 3-3. Griekspoor with a very solid hold. Sinner with that error at deuce really allowed Griekspoor back in. When do you see a Sinner just miss a casual forehand long? I mean, I know that sounds like a crazy thing to say, but really, when do we see Sinner hit a casual forehand long at deuce? When he's trying to break Griekspoor, who's up a set. This is danger time for Jannik right now. Welcome on. Yeah, I appreciate you joining in. We got 3-3 here. By the way, Sinner, I don't know exactly what's going down. Oh my God, there's rain there's rain. It's pouring down in Miami. So both players are currently walking to the benches. For the umpteenth time in the Sunshine Double, there is at least going to be a short delay for rain. The umpires walked on court, Sinner putting on a jacket. For the umpteenth time at this tournament, we've got rain. So annoying. It's so annoying. Why don't we have roofs at these tournaments? No rain, no, yeah. I know they're expensive, but for Miami and Indian Wells, two of the biggest, most historic tournaments, surely we can get a roof on. Sinner is still sitting on court. Sinner is still sitting on the court. What's going on with the Murray match? Has he stopped as well? Yeah, Murray has stopped as well. Yeah, I see the dark clouds hanging over the skies of Miami right now. This is annoying. It was not meant to be any rain for the rest of the tournament area. That's what I heard too. There was not supposed to be any rain. Can we trust any weather forecast, though? That's my question. Forecast said no rain. Yeah, no rain for the rest of the tournament. But look at the sky. The sky's telling a completely different story. It's all dark clouds. When did this come from? At least the clouds that are right above it. I don't know if it's a big cloud. I can't really tell the way they're showing it. But, I mean, come on, man. We're not meant to have these tournaments right now, I guess. Which is a sign that we need a roof. Really. I'm looking at the Miami weather. Okay, so it's about, yeah, well, the forecast is amazing. It's supposed to go down. It's at 24% right now, chance of rain. It's not hourly though, but in 3 hours it goes down to 4% chance. I'm gonna look up Miami weather like hourly. My God. Okay, so yeah, well, okay, so here's another one: 17% chance at 5 p.m. So yeah, right now, really in like. Well, what's the chance for 4 p.m.? Right now it's 4 p.m. It's raining, but is it supposed to be the whole hour? Okay. Well, it goes down to 14% next at 5, then goes down to 2% at 6. So the forecast is fantastic for pretty much the rest of the day. But that's just the forecast. The forecast didn't really help us at all, did it? Yeah, Jesus. That's disappointing. It's disappointing and it's upsetting. But Murray is still playing. Yeah, well, he stopped as well. All right, well, I'll keep an eye on it. See if they go back on. Oh, is that the weather? Is that? I'm looking at the court now. It seems like completely soaked. I'm trying to see now. Yeah, it seems like the rain is coming down hard. Here comes the rain again, yeah. Guy with an umbrella, woman in a raincoat. All right, I don't know if I'm going to stay on. I could stay on. Or I could go off and come back when the rain stops. I could stay on and just chat with you guys about whatever and do maybe a tier list or like a quiz or something. I don't know what. But yeah, the court is soaked. The rain is really coming down, man. Court's really the rain's come down big time. Yeah, when the match resumes, I'll definitely be here. So the stream will continue with me doing stuff, but I'm still waiting for this 10K. Yeah, we're gonna get it, Joe. We're gonna get it. We're like single digits away, so that's exciting. Yeah, play suspended. The court seems completely soaked. Very unfortunate. Yeah, that 10K is close. We're gonna get there. Hopefully by the end of Miami. We could get there today. I don't know. We'll see. But hopefully by the end of Miami. Yeah, Sinner's back at the waiting area for the matches on the just kind of working out at the moment. But yeah, keeping his body moving, which is what the players are told to do when they're waiting behind the courts. I'm looking at other potential stuff that I could do while we wait. But I might also just log off for the little bit while the rain is happening. Here, 1 second. All right, yeah. I'm not sure that there's any chance that there's gonna the play is gonna be on very soon. To be honest. Okay, that's an interesting quiz. All right, so I just found a quiz of the 100 greatest tennis players. 100 greatest tennis players, 1968 to 2024. I don't know exactly who made this list. But 100 greatest tennis players, 1968 to 2024, 100 greatest men's tennis players. I don't know if that's the list that I think like Tennis Channel or Tennis.com or some. There's a 100 greatest players that came out maybe like a decade ago. I don't know if it's the same one, but would you guys want to try to do that? we could try to I could try to name the players here. 1 second. Let me get that up. It's on Sporkle, which is a quiz website. Yeah, we could do that. That could be kind of fun. And then probably after that, I'll just log off until the match comes back. But that could be kind of fun to keep it going for a little bit. All right, here we go. All right, I'm going to get the quiz on. And then we'll do that. I'll try to name the 100 greatest men's players. Here we go. But yeah, the play is suspended with rain. Let me see how that's looking. Okay. I'll have to zoom in quite a bit. 150%, 175. Okay, I think that's better. Okay, cool. All right. How much time is the quiz? The quiz is 20 minutes. Okay, that's perfect. I think that's cool. All right, I'm going to do this quiz. Please play along in the chat, and we're going to try to see if we can name all the players. Appreciate if you guys help me out. And yeah, we can try to name all the best players. It always gets hard with like the I don't know exactly who like made this list. Maybe or is it going by like ELO or is there a description here? There's not really a description, but anyway, whatever. We'll just go with it. 100 greatest men's tennis players since 1968 in the Open era. All right, I'm going to start. All right, enter last name. Federer. There you go. Djokovic. Nadal. Laver. Okay. Okay. All right, all right. ATP only. Yes, men's players. 100 greatest men's tennis players. I've got 5 out of the 10. I did the big 3: Laver, Rosewall. It's always harder when I'm on stream, but Pat Cash, yeah. Chang. Vilas. Steek, maybe. Okay. Let's see, McEnroe. There's Patrick McEnroe. He's not going to be one of the 100 greatest. Pat, you're maybe one of the 100 greatest tennis commentators. You're not one of the best players. Murray. Del Potro should have been if he wasn't injured all the time. Who else? Of the last like 20 years, it's like Federer, Nadal, and Djokovic didn't even let anybody become an all-time great player. Like Dominic Thiem, sit in the corner. Like David Ferrer, sit in the corner. Zverev, Tsitsipas, sit in the corner. Dimitrov, sit in the corner. I know you're like ridiculously talented. You're not going to win any majors. Davydenko, sit in the corner. Tsonga, sit in the corner. They didn't let anybody through. Sinner and Alcaraz are barely scraping through right now winning majors. All right, here we go. Okay, what else we got? Courier, Agassi, Sampras. Okay, cool. Courier, Sampras, Agassi. Alcaraz? Yeah, okay. Sinner's not. He is, okay. He's not, probably. I don't know. He will be. I don't know if he is yet, but okay. Right. This is literally updated to 2024. I guess this one guy's opinion. We're going by this one guy's opinion of the 100 greatest men's players, but whatever, we'll go with it. Lendl? Yep. USA. Who's this fifth guy from the US? Okay, Borg. Who am I missing? Connors. Yeah. Definitely Connors. Yep. Okay. Edberg. Okay. Who else we got? Becker. Yep. All right. I've got all the top 13. I'm pretty happy about that. All right. Let me look at the chat. Who else we got? Murray, Krajicek. Okay. Yeah. Thanks. I would not have thought of it. Thank you for that, Max. Okay. Who else we got? There's so many players. Del Potro. Why not? Oh, let's go. Del Potro made it. Is this just like major champions? Okay. Who else won a major? How is Dominic T? Okay. Wow. They've got a lot of like recent players on here. All right. No offense to Sinner, but how can he be the 72nd best player? This list is crazy, but we'll go with it. I'm saying that as I'm a tennis history like fan of tennis history. I'll forget a lot of these players though. Who else is there? Who else is great from like Newcomb? Is he like too old though? Okay. Who else is there? Now I should like go by like eras and stuff. From Hewitt, Rios, yeah. Hewitt, Rios, who else? We've got 16 minutes, 25 seconds left. Lendl, Rafter. This list is subjective, yeah, it is. Sofin, Gomez, Willander. Yeah, I probably would have done a different list that's more objective, but we already got our toes in, whatever. This reminds me of like the Impossible quiz, which is like some random internet troll. It's like some internet troll just trying to make it annoying for everybody. Just trying to make annoying, silly answers for everybody with his weird, obscure, niche internet references and things that don't even make any sense. We're all at the helms and of this guy that's just making the quiz. But Sofin, Gomez, Ash, nice. You guys are so helpful. You guys are literally so helpful. Okay, I already put Sofin, Gomez. Okay, I'm forgetting who I put. Who else is here? Rafter, Willander, yeah, Willander, Rafter, Ash, yeah. All right, who else is there? Who's this number 14th? I don't. What I'm stupid. What country is this? ROU? What is that? I should know that. I don't feel good not knowing the acronym for that. Country? Romania? Okay, I thought maybe Romania. Who's a Romanian men's tennis player? Okay, who else is there? Help me out. Help me out, chat. Help me out, chat. Oh, yeah, Wawrinka. Okay, I got to think of other great recent players. Like Tsonga? Tsonga's on there. Okay, Berdych? Jesus. Okay. Who are other, like, world number ones? Kafelnikov? Yeah. He shouldn't be. Whatever. Logic is out the window. Where's Tsitsipas on the list? How in the world is Tsitsipas the 54th? That is ridiculous. That completely what's the word? Delegitimizes this whole list. How is team number 47? How is he above Alcaraz in general? How's Tsonga 49th? This list is insane. I don't even know if we should keep playing it because this list is so crazy. Romania. Okay, thank you, Joe. Noah. Yeah, Noah's a good call. Nastasi. Yes, it's got to be Nastasi. Thanks for that. He shouldn't be 15th, but Noah. I'm kind of getting bored from this list. Do you guys want to keep doing this quiz? Because this is so subjective. Joe, how is team that high? No offense to Dominic team. Do you guys want to keep doing this list, or do y'all want to do another one? Because this quiz is so crazy. I guess we can finish it because we already started it. Who are other players? Like, at this rate, like, Holger Rune is going to be on the list. Runa's number... What? Okay, so Runa's number 160. What does that even mean? This is the top 100. They have the number 164. That's just like for players like me who are like fans like me who are like, where's Runa? Where's Runa on the list? Who made this? This is crazy. Fritz? Oh, okay. So he added. Okay, I see what's happening. He added players in that would make up rows just in case we type them in. So he's the 172nd. That's crazy. So who else is in there? Like Korda? That would be nuts. Where's Korda? Oh, Peter Korda. Okay. Thank God. Thank frickin' God, man. Jesus Christ. This list is crazy. Yeah, Shapo and FAA. Let's go for it. Why not? Shapo, I'm going to make a crazy prediction. Shapo is going to be like 120. He's going to be above Runa. I'm going to make that prediction. How do you spell Shapo? He might literally just not be on here. Did I spell it wrong? Okay. All right, he's not on here, which is good. Surely not. Okay. Berrettini? What? Okay. Berrettini is okay. According to this dude, Matteo Berrettini is the 109th greatest player of the last 60 years. What? What? Who? This is the craziest list I've ever seen in my life. Maybe the ladies will be more better for the list. Maybe. I just know this list is nuts. Okay. This is fun actually, because it's so freaking chaotic. I'm gonna finish this off. We've got like what, 10 minutes left? All right, who are other players? I'm forgetting like everyone. My brain is blanking completely. It's like blank. Thinking like 70s, 80s. Just completely forgetting. Karetsa? Yeah. Who else? Rude? Yeah, Casper is on there. Okay. Doubt it. Okay. Just caught up on recent players. Man, I knew that doing a quiz on stream would be hard, but now I'm just blanking. Help me out. Ferrer and Chang. Okay. I think I put Chang. Yeah, I put Chang, but Ferrer is a good call. Yeah, Ferrer is on there. Help me out. What are the ones? What, isn't there another Russian as well? Sofin Kafelnikov. Wasn't there another Russian before? Mine is going fully blank. Now Bandian. Okay, cool. What is that list? My boy should be there. Just some random guys' wrong opinions of the 100 greatest players ever. But we're going with it. I mean, Dominic Thiem being what is he? Number 47 is hilarious. I'm not even that like whatever with Del Potro, because who knows how good he would have been, but also, what is it? Like Wawrinka being that high is kind of crazy. Medvedev is number 26, so no offense to Medvedev, but who are other players here? I'm doing so poorly. Maybe I should just look at the countries. Hurkacz for Poland. I got Boris Henman. Hurkacz Henman. Hurkacz is one of these guys. Yeah, he wouldn't be on here. Henman. Okay, Tim Henman's on there. That'll be one of the lowest ones. It's pretty high, actually. Just fully forgetting people. Whatever. Who do we have? Spain. What are Spanish players? I'm forgetting like every Spanish player that existed. Carlos Ferrero. What are other Spanish players? Or what's his name? Manuel. Forgetting his name. What's the name of the guy? He beat Vilas at the US Open, then went on to win the whole tournament. What was his name? Ah, my God, what was his name? I don't want to use Google for this. Literally freaking out because I can't think of players. Rublev, Davydenko, Bublik. Rublev, Davydenko. Okay, Rublev. I don't know. This list is crazy. Rublev's probably not. Yeah, Rublev's not even one of these guys. Where's Rublev? Where's Rublev out of Rublev? Okay, congrats to Rublev. That's the craziest ones yet by far. Rublev is the 67th greatest player in the Open era. That is the craziest thing I've ever heard in my life. But okay, anyway, Rublev apparently is better than Pat Cash, who's world number 1. So congrats to him. I'm thinking, what are other Spanish players throughout history? I'm just fully forgetting everybody. Whatever. I'm excited about the spring sale. What is that, Faison? Mora, don't cheat. Okay. I won't cheat. That one Italian player won a slam in the 1970s. What's his name? Yeah, Panada. Okay, he's on there. Nice, Lexi. That's a good pull. It's a good pull. So I guess these are like the best active players. So who are just like other good active players then? So Rublev, Runa, Zverev, Hurkacz, Rude, Fritz. Then what are other good players? Dimitrov. I mean, come on. How's Dimitrov not even there? Dimitrov's not. I mean, he's 88. Okay. Dimitrov, Nishikori, Raonic. Okay. Raonic 76. How high is Nishikori? 63. Who else is on there? I got 56 out of 100. I did a Sporkle quiz like this like 3 weeks ago just on my own accord. I did much better than this. I did much better in this. Right now I'm just blanking on players that could even be here. Nishikori, yeah, Mandine, good call. Nishikori for Japan. Let me look at the countries. That might help me out. Croatia. Oh, of course. I mean, let's see. So, okay, wait. I've got Lendl, and then Ivanisevic. Do you spell his name? Okay, cool. I got Hewitt. Who else is there? Who are like other Wimbledon winners? Well, recently it's only been a few guys. I did so well to start off. Czech Republic. Spanish. I'm forgetting a lot of great Spanish players. And French players. Oh, Roddick. I forget Roddick. Roddick is there. Okay, what are other great Americans? That should help me out. Sampras, McEnroe, Connors, Roddick. This is the most I've ever blanked on stream, I swear. Top 1,000 players? No. Please, no. This is the most I've ever blanked on stream. Chilich. I did Chilich earlier. Eubanks, he's not going to be on there, man, deep. But that'd be awesome. Agassi, surely I did Agassi. Yeah. Surely not. Oh, he is on there. Fernando Gonzalez is on there. Okay. Blake. Don't know what this list is. Okay. Whatever. 3 minutes left. Did very poor. Did very, very poor. Lexi, help me. I'm doing very poor. This is a disaster. It doesn't help I'm so competitive. And then let's see. What are other good Russian players? Argentina. I did Vilas. Who's another one? Who's that other Argentine player? Oh, Cella. That's another one. Oh, he's not on there. Okay. Who's this Argentine? I got Nalbandian. I got Del Potro. I was thinking of Juan Ignacio Cella. He probably should be on here. He's actually somebody who probably should be on here. That's the thing. All these players are taking up great spots from players who really should be on here. Not that I'm thinking of many of them, but Davydenko, Yuzhny, Almagro, Monaco, something Minor. Yeah, I mean, maybe. I doubt any of them would make it. I think Juan Monaco's highest ranking is like number 10 in the world. Medi, Rublev, Khachanov. I don't think Khachanov would be on here, but okay, of course he is. 140th. Yeah, this is a disaster. Brazil. Oh, Quertin. Yes, thanks. Quertin. Okay. That's something. Who's another Austrian player? Another, oh, Mooster. Okay. I'm going to get like all of them right at the end. Germany. I did Steak. I got Zverev. I got Becker. There are 3 French players right in a row. Who am I missing? We did Jannik Noah. We did Tsonga. There's so many other ones I'm completely forgetting. Come on, Anthony. You know a lot. You can do this. Lexi, I know. It's literally the pressure. It's the pressure. I'm succumbing to the pressure. Schwartzman? I hope so. Schwartzman. What are other great players? I can't think of French players. That's the one that's been annoying me the last like 20 minutes. Don't know why. This Argentine. Is there another player other than Chell that has like 2 names that I'm just forgetting about? I've got 61 out of 100, but I should know at least 80. I should have gotten at least 80. There are going to be some really obvious ones here. Who's the top Spanish player? Got the top 24. Can't believe Medvedev is 26. No offense to Daniil. All right, well, the timer is about to go down. Timer is about to go down. It's at 4, 3, 2, 1. All right, let's see who I missed, which is about half the list. Okay, Arantes was the top guy who I missed. Manuel Arantes, yeah. Stan Smith, okay. Gerolitis, I should have gotten all of them. Tom Ocker, Jan Codes, Carlos Moya. Of course, these Spanish and French players are going to annoy the hell out of me once I figure them out. Miloslav Matsura, okay, yeah. Who else? Roscoe Tanner, Eddie Dibbs, Sergey Bruguera, Brian Gottfried, Tony Roach. I should have gotten so many of these players. Harold Solomon, Raul Ramirez, Johan Kriek, Enqvist, Brad Gilbert. I'm not sure Gilbert should be that high, to be honest, although he's a great player. Jose Lewis Clerk. That's who I was trying to think of. I think I mixed him up with Chella. Monfils is 79th, so that's a good pull. Lexi, I think you were saying that at the last minute, but I was too late. Like McEnroe or somebody who I completely missed off the list. So really weird list. John Isner is number 93. In what world is Isner number 93? That is hilarious. Isner is number 93. Rublev is number 67. Sinner is number 72. Team is number 47. Which, by the way, is even Team better than Sinner now? I don't know. But both of them, Team being number 47 is insane. How is Isner number 93? He's like 693. That's even like maybe questionable. I'm literally crying because that's funny. I gotta show that to my dad later. It's hilarious. Number 93. Okay. Anyway, recency bias. I think the guy listed all his faves. Yeah, it's probably an American guy. I don't know who was like Team and Del Potro are like would be 2 of the top 20 players of all time without their injuries. And with Del Potro, I'm like not even that against. But how is Team number 47? And they deserve that respect. Team and Del Potro are great players, but I'm just like, how are they that high on the list? I'm just like blown away by that. I told you Isner is there. Lexi, that's crazy. You shouldn't be right, though, Lexi. In my defense, you should not be right. That's a war crime putting Isner at 93. I mean, that is the most ridiculous thing I've ever seen in my life. Play is still suspended due to rain. Trying to see what's up. But there's some people back. Is it still raining? It's blue sky over the stadium. It's blue sky over the stadium. I don't think it's raining anymore. Also, there's so many people back to play. Yeah, it's not raining anymore. They're currently wiping up the courts, maybe? Yeah, they're currently toweling up the courts, so I think I'm just going to stay on. It wasn't supposed to rain, so that was hilarious. How to win, bro? Do you mean for betting? Sinner is never a bad bet, but... Oh, let me take this out. Sinner is never a bad bet. All right, what else do you guys want to do? All right, let's just do like a Q&A. Ask me questions. I'll do some answers. Any questions you feel like asking. Um, actually, feel free. Bring some questions. I'm gonna put the scoreboard back on. Feel free to ask some questions. I'm gonna be back and probably I'll take like a 10-minute break and then I'll be back. But they are currently telling off, so I think we should be back soon. Here, let me get the scoreboard back on. Hopefully that's showing up again. All right, I'm gonna take a 10-minute break. I'll be back. How are you, Anthony? I'm doing well, thank you. Yeah, I'm doing well. I got so nervous though during that list. I should have gotten a few of those players, but restart the quitting 2 days at the moment. That's good, Maynor. All right, I'll be back soon. I'll take just a 10-minute break off, but hey, what's up, Jerome, as well? I know they've done a documentary on Murray when he was in surgery, but I wonder if they're documenting this final chapter of his career. I hope so. It seems like he's going on a dream run, right? I'm definitely going to keep an eye on that Mahach match, but yeah, Maynor, I'm doing well. I was saying earlier, I did an improv show yesterday, which was a lot of fun. In front of a sold out crowd, so it was crazy. But yeah, want to do more of that. All right, I'll be back in 10 minutes. All right, hey guys, back for this call. All right, players have walked back on court, Sinner and Griekspoor, so we're going to get started again soon. What happened? Why did they stop? Rain. Annoying rain. But it's a blue sky now. I really think that that's it for not just today, for this week. I hope so. That wasn't even supposed to happen. It was kind of a freak rain. But yeah, anyway, we're back at it. Like before, I'll keep an eye on the Murray match as well, because that's a big one that I care about too. But listen, Griekspoor took the first set. Definitely want to probably mostly focus on this one. But yeah, I'll definitely keep an eye on both. But they're currently warming up. If you play have more than a 15-minute break, then you get a 3-minute warm-up when you return. So that's kind of what's going on at the moment. Anthony just had a successful improv. Yeah, it was fun. Yeah, Alexi, I'll send you the link when I upload it to YouTube. I'll send you the link. But yeah, outside of tennis, I like to be very creative. I want to do more of that. I'm gonna start doing more of that again. But yeah, I really enjoy doing that. Acting and writing. Ever since I was a kid, I was creative in just about every way. But yeah, two of my biggest passions is tennis and just creating stuff and acting. All right. Sinner about to warm up his serves, and then we're going to get started here. It's 3-3 in the second set. Three in the second set. Really good for Sinner. Just really good. There's no other way to put it. Griekspoor was doing really well. Sinner was not quite where he wanted to be. Really good for Sinner. Take that break and get some time to regroup, talk with his coaches, stay on the side. Just keep moving on the side, and hopefully he can come back with a stronger, play now and get this going. Wow, Anthony, okay, I'm going to wait for it. Okay, nice. Yeah, it should be fun. I'll watch that while I'm driving. Okay, sounds good. Yeah, it was funny. The crowd was really excited for it. They were going crazy after a lot of the like they were really into it, which is what you want. So it was fun. But yeah, I'll talk to you about it later. I must be mad as I'm trying the ladies 100 now. What do you mean, Joe? What's going on across the grounds now? Murray's already restarted. He's at 1530, so I'm gonna keep an eye on that. Oh, the ladies 100. Okay, I see what you're saying. The ladies 100 best female players. That's so funny though, because like Leylah Fernandez might be the 99th greatest player in the open air, or like Emma Raducanu, or I don't know, Bianca Andreescu or something. Like Kerber is the 40th greatest player of all time. You're like, wait, what? Like really? I mean, that one maybe not as crazy as some of the other ones even, but like, oh my god. It's hilarious. John Isner at 93rd is one of the craziest things I've ever heard in my life. Yeah, Mahac and Murray are back playing. They're the only other match on right now. No, Arnaldi and Chapa are also playing. Arnaldi up 5-3 in the second set. Listen, I picked Matteo Arnaldi to get to the quarterfinals. I got to pat myself on the back. Arnaldi is at 5-3 in the first set. So he's getting very close to at least getting to the round of 16. That would be crazy if he could do it. Yeah, I had Arnaldi in the quarters. So I'm in the top 50 for sure. Oh, absolutely. Layla's at like 30th. Emma's at 40th just because she's not able to win matches recently. But outside of her not being able to win matches, yeah, she's definitely like 50th greatest player of all time. like the logic is hilarious. What's another player? Like I'm just thinking of other players. Like that's so funny. I want to see a list like that, but there's no Serena, there's no Graf, there's no Court, there's no Navratilova, no one. There's only like ridiculous players. That would be hilarious. Like Ostapenko is number 2. Whatever. Like that would be hilarious. Backhand, cross court, the backhand to center, backhand Griekspoor. All right, plays resumed. No more rain, please, for the rest of the time. That goes out. So 15 love for center. Anna Kournikova in there for sure. Yeah, probably for other reasons though, right? like the list, like it's just some random guy making the list, and it's just like, my God, like who is making this? These aren't the like Alcaraz at number 40. Like, yeah, eventually. Is he right now? I don't know. Like some guy's opinion. That's what somebody in the chat said. That's absolutely right. I'm trying Sanchez Vicario, but doesn't accept it. Okay. Yeah, I'm thinking of other players. Thinking of like good what's the word? Good players on that list that you might not think of to kind of help you out. What's her name? Sabatini, I'm sure could be on there. Monica Seles, Graf, Serena, Venus. Maybe Dementseva, probably not though. Or whatever Russian player beat Dementseva in the final of the French Open. Henin, Kleisters, Kerber, Muguruza. There's a lot. That's a good love hold from Sinner. He's back to play after the rain delay. The rain delay is just what Sinner needed, maybe. Let's see, 4-3. Griekspoor's been playing exceptionally well. If you saw my name, then the list is not legit. Murray Joe, Fierce. Yeah, true. Yeah, Pierce could be on there. And then who else? Yeah, there's a lot to name. Ivanovic could be on there. Ivanovic. Who else? Yeah, I mean, there's a lot to name, but Lisicki maybe as well. By the way, Mahac is 3-2 up on Murray in the second set. Murray took that first set. Murray with a beautiful lob there. Goes up 15 love. All right, 15 love here for Tallon. Takova, Sharapova, yeah, absolutely. Who's the tall American? My memory. Who's the tall American? What do you mean? In women's tennis. Let me think. I don't know. I'm just blanking out. I doubt you're talking about Venus, but all right. 15 all here, Griekspoor serving. Serve down the tee, back into center. Forehand of Griekspoor down the line, back into center. It's right in the net, though. These are errors that you don't see from Jannik. Just on regular kind of... They're not regular, but they're regular for him. He doesn't really seem to have that killer kind of thing about him right now where he's just fully in control. Right now, he seems all out of control. Isner, tall American. 40-15, try it. I mean, if Isner is on the men's list, he might as well be on the women's list. That's not any less crazy. Griekspoor still making 75% of his first serves in. Center's making 73. I don't know if I've ever seen a higher percentage from two guys of making first serves in. That's incredibly good. I probably have, but that's really good. Forehand clips the tape, back into center, inside out. Griekspoor apologizes, but he's 2 games away. There's not going to be an apology after that. He's looking for the win here. 4-4. Let's see what happens at the end of this. John Isner, 93rd greatest women's tennis player of all time. Absolutely. That's so good. John, that's an all-timer. John Isner, 93rd greatest women's tennis player of all time. Absolutely. Might as well be. It's not crazier than the men's one. I'm just imagining that as like a like your name on Twitter, like John Isner, 93rd greatest women's tennis player of all time. That's just a great thing. It's absolutely right. Forehand big to the back into Griekspoor, forehand to center. The forehand of Griekspoor, back into center. That goes wide. Love 15. Too many errors from center creeping in. He really didn't do that much in the first set too, by the way. Not really. It hasn't been that crazy either, but Griekspoor's been just solid. Center hasn't been able to play his top best. And as the match has progressed, a few more errors creeping into the center game, I feel like. Now we're at love 15. Coco's on the list, right? Yeah, she probably is. Coco plays the winner of Osaka and Garcia. Yeah, Goff versus Osaka would be awesome. Love 15. Okay. Center's got to step up right here, right now. Serve from Jannik. Kick serve. Back into Griekspoor. Forehand of center. The backhand of Griekspoor. Forehand of center. Down the line. The backhand of Griekspoor. Back into center. The backhand of Griekspoor. Back into center again. We're going backhand to backhand. That's in the net from Griekspoor. 15 all. Center steady. Center solid. See if he can keep that up. By the way, guys, I just got to point out the elephant in the room. Quality Shot Tennis is so close to 10K. I think that'd be a great moment if we could get there. Please don't forget to subscribe if you're new. We'll be here for streams throughout all of Miami. And by the way, we're going to have another match after this. I'm going to look at what that match is, but we'll have another one after this. That's a great serve out wide from center, who's serving incredibly well as well. The fact that Griekspoor got that break in the first set was really a big statement from him because he played an immensely good game. He has to. Center's been serving incredibly well the whole match. Just loads of incredibly great flashy shots. But yeah, Swiatek versus Noskova. We're going to have that match on as well. So definitely tune in for that too. Serve from center into the backhand of Griekspoor, back into center. The forehand of Griekspoor, back into center. Down the line, forehand of Griekspoor chipped. The forehand of center, inside out, back into Griekspoor. The backhand of center, back into Griekspoor. Cross court to the backhand of center, back into backhand down the line, forehand of center. The forehand of Griekspoor attack. That goes wide though, 40-15. 40-15 for center. Davenport, no, she could be on there, but I don't know. By the way, Garcia won the first set 7-4 in the tiebreaker. Arnaldi won the first 6-3. Okay, thank you, Paul. Well, yeah, I'll keep an eye on the other scores. I have so many tabs open now. Yeah, Arnaldi with the first set over Chapo. Chapo up 1-0 in the second. Yeah, Garcia. Okay, that'll be interesting. Garcia trying to ruin the fun with the Osaka Goff potential. 5-4 for center with a great serve out wide. He's hitting a lot of those serves out wide, but it's working. Griekspoor might want to start guessing that way. I'll Google her later. Davenport is the 11th of all time. Yeah, she deserves that. Yeah, I mean, Capriati is another player that comes to mind, similar eras. Yeah, she's quite good. All right, 5-4 here for Jannik. Serve down the tee. That goes long from Griekspoor. Second serve. Back into center to the backhand of Griekspoor. Back into center, going back into backhand. Backhand again. The backhand center, inside out. Forehand to Griekspoor. Cross court, forehand to center. Forehand to Griekspoor, right off the rise. One of the better rallies the match so far. Backhand slice. It's been great. Forehand, inside out. That's too good from Jannik. A good point from Griekspoor, but Sinner gets the win in the point anyway, so it's left 15. Jannik's got to pick it up here. Griekspoor's just been, he's not been even incredibly flashy. He's just gone about his business. It's worked. Ball boy nearly catching the ball. Really got hit by it. By the Griekspoor shot. Hour and 33 minutes. Now an hour and 34 into the match. Sinner 3 points away from tying it up at a set apiece. Serve down the tee. Forehand then into the net from Sinner. 15 all. Fernandez is there, but not Layla. Okay, fair enough. Yeah, I mean, Mary Jo Fernandez is one of the best players ever to not win a slam. I don't know if she's be that high on that list if I made it, but she's a great player. Safina as well. Yankovic. I'm thinking of other players. Barty, maybe, from recent times. Swiatek, obviously. Osaka as well. Serve here from Griekspoor. Out wide, that goes wide. So second serve. Forehand to the forehand of Griekspoor, back into center. The forehand of Griekspoor, back into center again. Cross court to the backhand of Griekspoor, backhand. The forehand of Griekspoor hits a cross court. Forehand down the line. It's better acceleration from center. Goes cross court. Big. Griekspoor defending. Great depth from him. Forehand. Center to the backhand of Griekspoor. Forehand again. We're going forehand to forehand on the deuce side. Forehand again. Cross court. Forehand to Griekspoor. Goes down the line, but goes wide. So 30 all. Center's 2 points away. Center is 2 points away at 5-4. Wow. 2 points away from taking the second set. Let's see. It took a mammoth effort from Griekspoor at 5-5 to break Sinner's serve, because Sinner's serve has been incredibly good. Griekspoor's serve has been phenomenal, so it's going to take a lot from Sinner here, but if he can, especially if he can see some second serves, should have a good chance. Serve here from Tallon. Oh, down the tee. Is that good or? Not sure exactly what's going on here. I guess it was a let. Yeah, it was a let. First serve, good. Out wide. Oh, forehand return. He gets it, though. Griekspoor at the back end, cross court, back into center. Cross court, the back end of Griekspoor. Hits the tape, goes over, back in center. The back end of Griekspoor going back end again, hits the tape. Back end. Down the line, it's in the net. Sinner's got a set point. Sinner's got to step up right here, right now. 30-40. Mary Jo is 49. Okay, gotcha. She wouldn't be that high on my list, to be honest. Those lists are weird. Martine Hingis, I know her. Yeah, Hingis. Absolutely. Navratilova is probably my GOAT, to be honest. But yeah, there's a lot of great players. 30-40 here. Serve down the tee, forehand. Oh, Griekspoor cross court, saved in style. Saved in style. Griekspoor just looks locked in right now. I remember reading a comment on Instagram that said something like, Griekspoor, the worst top 50 player ever or something. I was just like laughed. But yeah, I don't think so. I don't think so. Why is Griekspoor in the top 30? Yeah, well, I don't know. All right, use that deuce. Serve down the tee is a great serve. Advantage to Griekspoor. Serve certainly helped him today. Also, I feel like I haven't seen a single unforced error from him the whole day. So that's helped as well. He's barely hitting any errors. He's hitting with great margin, but also just keeping it deep. Serve out wide. That goes wide. Second serve. Kick serve back in the center. At the back end of Griekspoor. Forehand to center. The back end of Griekspoor. Back in the center again. Cross court. Back into Griekspoor. Sliding on the hard court. Back into Griekspoor. Cross court to the back in the center. Back into Griekspoor. Going back into back end now. Forehand to center. Forehand to Griekspoor. Down the line. Back in the center. The back end Griekspoor down the line. Forehand center. He's sliding now. And that goes wide. Center fist bumps. I just feel like center thinks this game is the time. This is an interesting moment right here. I do. Griekspoor's deserved top 30. Whoever said that can go and touch some grass. Yeah. Cam always say that. Go touch some grass. Yeah. Go touch some grass. That's not an Australian accent. I don't know what that was. I don't know. I don't even know what accent I was going for. It sounded Irish. Yeah. I don't know. It's people on social media. It's like people who are betting who just like to hate on players. Also, like they got probably bet on Griekspoor and he was up and got close to beating Zverev or got taking the first set against Zverev, and then they're like, I can't believe I bet on him. He's the worst player ever. So it's just like that kind of thing, you know. That's whatever. They can go cry to their mama. Yeah, exactly. Murray with 83% conversion. This match against Mahac is 61%. Murray's conversion percentage for the 52-week was 70%. 83% conversion this match against Murray. Nice. Yeah. Well, Murray is playing incredibly well. Good to see. Backhand, that's in the net. Griekspoor with a mammoth hold. I said it would take a mammoth effort from Sinner to break Griekspoor. Griekspoor with an incredible effort to not let Sinner do it. Saved a set point. 5-5. Griekspoor's come to play. Love it. Anthony. Question time. You ready? Sure. Yeah, go for it. Why not? Let's do it. Serve from Sinner. Down the tee. Back into Griekspoor. First serve is a let. Backhand cross court to the back in a center. Cross court back in a Griekspoor down the line. Four in a center. I think that stays in. So 15 love for center. Lexi, you can answer too. It's a question, Maynor. Yeah, give it. 15 love for center. $30 love for center. Didn't really expect this to feel like a bit of a serving match, but that's really what's become more than anything. Serve Jannik out wide. Yep, he's gotten Tallon with a lot of great out wide serves the whole match. Don't make it so hard, please. That's not it. If that's before 95, I don't know the answer. Fair enough. Of the top 10, both man and woman, who played the worst this year so far? To be clear, not like a top 10. Both man and woman. Let me think about it. I'll answer after this game. Think about it. Oh, are you asking me what I think? Oh, okay. I thought you meant like who's literally had the worst results. Another out wide serve from center. I feel like Griekspoor should just start guessing that way. I mean, even if he does, if he starts guessing too much, center will see that and go down the tee. And even if he does, maybe it's too good anyway from the center serve, but he's going out wide a lot. Who's played the worst for me on the top 10? Let me think. Ons hasn't had a great season at all so far, honestly. Pagula has been disappointing. Vondrusova has been very poor. Like I don't know. There's been quite a few that haven't. Like, what have Vondrusova's results been? Lost Kirstay in Dubai. Lost in the second round of Doha to Pavlyuchenkova. Australian Open lost to Stremska 6-1, 6-2. Didn't even play Adelaide because she was injured. I would be tempted to say Vondrusova. Although Pagula and Jabor are quite... Okay, here's my answer. In terms of what their level usually is to what their level is now, I would say, or what their level should be to what it is now, I would say Ons, Pagula a close second. In terms of just level period, I would say Vondrusova. She's had a very poor start to the season. Her quality of play has been very low, so I would say Vondrusova, to be honest. Griekspoor putting up a fight. Yeah, like and subscribe, peeps. Yes, guys, please don't forget to subscribe if you are new to the Quality Shot Tennis YouTube channel. We are so close to 10K. Can we get there? Appreciate you guys watching. Please don't forget to subscribe if you are new for more streams. Hey, what's up? That's Faison chatting in the chat. That is Faison in the chat. What's up, Faison? He fell out after Rotterdam. Well, Steph fell out of the top 10 because he played bad. Yeah. Steph isn't great. Oh, yeah, on the men's side. I forgot I was just doing women's side. Yeah, on the men's side, Rude's played quite well. Who else? Fritz? Fritz is playing fine. Runa, I don't know. Who is in the top 10? I don't know who I could even mention. I don't know if Tsitsipas counts. Rublev's not playing great, to be honest, for his standards. Hurkacz. All right, 15 love here. Backhand into the backhand of center. That goes out. Yeah, I'd probably be tempted to say Runa, but he's playing decent. But I just think he doesn't really like the surface that much. I would probably be tempted to say Runa. But it's been fine. Well, he got to the Brisbane final. I don't know. He's been okay. There's not a great answer to that question. So I would say Runa. All right, 30 love for Griekspoor serving down 5-6. Why? The question is for the current top 10. Okay, got you. Got it. Yeah, I would say Runa. And if Vondrusova's current top 10, I would say her. I don't know if she is. She won Wimbledon, though, so I'd say she has a good chance. U.S. Open quarterfinal. Yeah, she is. Okay. Do you think Medi can replicate what he's done on clay last year, this year? No, I don't think so. I think I for a long time thought that he has some potential to play well on clay courts, but no, I don't think he will. Forehand center to the backhand of Griekspoor. I don't think he ever will again, to be honest. I'm very high on Medvedev. Backhand of Griekspoor to the backhand. That's in the net. Okay, another chance here for centers. 2 points away. Focus on this moment right here. It's a big moment for Jannik trying to break this open. Medi, no, yeah. He's 2 points away from pushing us 3 sets, like he was so close to doing in the last Griekspoor service game with a set point. Can he get another set point? He's at 30 all. First serve into the net. That's not going to help, and that's nervy. He's barely missing first serves. Griekspoor. Second serve. That's a let. Very nervy right now from Griekspoor. You can just tell. Forehand. That's a great serve from Griekspoor. Love that. Love to see a replay of that, but Sinner was completely caught off guard by that serve. Osaka Garcia in a good one, y'all. Keep an eye on that. The other stuff going on. Serve out wide, backhand Sinner to the backhand of Griekspoor. Down the line. That goes out, though. Sinner 2 points away yet again. Yeah, Osaka up 3-2 in the second set. That does seem like a good match. Mach and Murray 3-3 in the second set. Is that right? Okay, no. Okay, the score just updated. 5-4. Keep an eye on that. On both of those. My Chapo struggling. Yeah, he's not doing very well. Arnaldi with a bit of a break in the second set, serving at 3-2. He was my pick to the quarterfinals. That should be a good match between two talented players. Shapovalov is like 24 still, which is crazy. He's been around a while. All right, advantage for Sinner. Sinner has earned himself a second set point. A little bit nervy from Griekspoor here right at the end. I've seen that before. Can Sinner step up right here, right now? Serve down the tee, forehand to Sinner, forehand to Griekspoor, inside out, the backhand to Sinner. Forehand to Griekspoor, inside into the forehand to Sinner, forehand to Griekspoor. Oh, inside out. Oh, that is gutsy tennis. That is gutsy tennis from the Dutch, who steps in inside the court like he's Jannik Sinner himself. Just says, no. He says, no, I'm in control. Goes for that forehand. It's a beautiful one. He just comes over it beautifully with the topspin. Hits over it. Inside out for a winner. Deuce. Okay. Here we go. Deuce here at 5-6. Serve down the tee. That's a good serve from Griekspoor. Once again, we got over 180 people watching, which is crazy. Appreciate all you guys. Please don't forget to subscribe to QualityShot Tennis. Don't forget to like as well. If you are enjoying it, we're so close to that 10K subscriber mark. That'd be very cool if we could get there. Why is Sinner having so much trouble with Griekspoor? Jannik only has 6 on 4 errors. He should be dominating. He's not making a ton of errors. Griekspoor's playing amazing, and Sinner's just unable to dictate right now. That's a great backhand pass from Sinner, though. Griekspoor comes to net, and, Griekspoor probably took Jannik's backhand a little bit for granted now. It just feels like Jannik is, in his intensity, is a little bit like one level below where he usually is. He's playing well, though, Sinner. But, yeah, Griekspoor is playing a little bit more aggressive than usual, for sure. And, definitely way more aggressive than usual. And, I don't know, he's been able to dictate. Jannik, just in his intensity, I feel like just a little bit below where he usually is. We'll see if he can step up, start creating more winners, because you're right, he isn't hitting a whole lot of errors. Was that Ted? I didn't check 3-0. Yeah, Griekspoor red line. He's playing amazing, yeah. Back in cross court, back in Griekspoor. Slice into the top of the net, though. Third set point coming for Jannik. Third set point coming. Kicked his ass at Rotterdam, yeah. Yeah, Rotterdam was 6-4, 6-2, but this ain't Rotterdam. Advantage to Sinner. That would be ironic, though, to be fair. This is ironic in general. Rotterdam's where Griekspoor usually peaks. Miami is usually where Sinner peaks. Forehand. Goes inside out. That's in the net. Sinner with a big fist bump. Griekspoor just blinking right at the end there. Just a little bit. And Sinner picking up when he needed to. Okay, Sinner needs to raise his level. Griekspoor is redlining. We'll see what happens in this third set. Both are serving amazing and playing really well. Not a whole lot of crazy long rallies, but they're both winning well. Jannik's winning 90% of his first serves. I don't understand what's happening. Yeah, well, Jannik, I mean, yeah, it's almost hard to understand really, but center, yeah, they're both serving amazing. Center is not doing much on the Griekspoor on the return of serve, just like Griekspoor isn't doing much on the return serve for center. But Griekspoor played an incredibly good game in the first set at 5-5 with some phenomenal winners out of nowhere with a forehand pass, a lob, hit some really flashy shots. He's been playing really solid throughout. Center is not really stepping up and dictating, I think, as much as usual. Griekspoor is managing to do that and playing incredibly well and holding up really well in these rallies. And yeah, he's barely hitting any unforced errors as well, which is really helping his case as well. That's really tough to do when you're playing a player like Sinner. And yeah, in the second set, I just felt like we got a lot of close games at the end there. Griekspoor is really mentally solid and just really confident in his game, which is really good at the moment, and just really solid. He's really complete. He's got all the shots. He's really good when he's playing his best. So he held a few times, but right at the end there, blinked a little bit. Sinner stepped up a little bit. We'll see if Griekspoor can maintain his high level and if Sinner can raise his. But yeah, it's kind of what we saw. Hey, what's up, Nicosia? I love your name. Anthony. Let's go Sinner. Okay. Yeah, Jannik at 7-5. Let's see how Jannik can do. The mental game is on Sinner's side now. Yeah, absolutely. Sinner one set away from it. On paper, Sinner should have closed it in straight sets. Yes, I agree. The stats would show it, but Griekspoor is playing incredibly well. Do you think Griekspoor has enough gas in the tank to win the third? Yeah, I think he's got enough gas in the tank. I mean, yeah, I guess according to the clock, we've got an hour and 51 minutes here, but it hasn't felt like it's been that long to me anyway. But yeah, do I think Griekspoor wins the third set? No. I say Sinner wins the third set, but I think it'll be close. I'll say 6-4 Sinner. My prediction, 6-4 Sinner. Let me know your predictions in the chat. Hey, what's up, Sean? I said Murray's draw looks good, but he might not get through this match. Yeah, I said the same thing. I said the same thing a few days ago, that Murray has a chance for something. Yeah, Murray currently is that the current score for their match. Yeah, he's at advantage at 4-5. Let's see. Murray's fighting. I feel it. I said it earlier. He would get to his fourth round of a big tournament since 2016. Or sorry, that's not correct. Fourth round of a big tournament since his comeback. And fourth round of a Masters since 2016. The last time that he got to the fourth round of a Masters, he won the tournament. So, not saying that's going to happen again, but just quite funny. Back in Sinner, cross court to the back in a Griekspoor, back in a Sinner. Again, cross court, back in a Griekspoor, down the line, forehand a Sinner. Cross court to the forehand a Griekspoor, back in a Sinner. Lob, way up high. That goes out. 15 all. Okay. Sinner's got to be careful here. Let's go, Jannik. See what he can do early here. Doesn't want Griekspoor right on his tail again. I'll say 22-20, blink of a final set tiebreak. Manor, you're keeping the joke alive. You're gonna create another. You think it's all innocent, but you're gonna create another Isner Mahou situation where now instead of 70-68, everybody always says 22-20, which is so much better, by the way. I love that Isner Mahou match, but it's like every time you ask for a score, somebody says 70-68. That's gonna be the new 22-20 is gonna be the new 70-68. Things that could only make sense if you're a tennis fan that really follows the sport close. All right, 30-15 here for Sinner. First serve. He's going out wide a lot. So I think Griekspoor, yeah, he goes out wide again, but he goes long. Second serve. Kick serve, forehand to Griekspoor. That's in the net, 40-15. Griekspoor, yeah. Tallon has been playing amazing, so I love to see it. It's some of the best I've ever seen Tallon Griekspoor play. Forehand to Griekspoor, cross court, forehand to Sinner. That goes long, 40-30. All right, sorry, Manor. I only just saw your other questions in the chat. Question number 3, will Slim Shady still stand up? Choose disable. Don't know how to answer that. It's not really tennis related, but Question number 4, last question. Seeing the Morozov Runa result, what was more likely? Did Morozov went God mode or Runa went trash mode? Both, but probably more Runa than anything, because Runa should not be losing 6-1, 6-1. If Runa shows up at his best, nobody is beating him 6-1, 6-1, period. So, all right, 40-30 here for Sinner. Serve down the tee. That goes long. And now I've got the real Slim Shady stuck in my head, so that's great too. Serve out wide, backhand, forehand, the forehand chip of Griekspoor, forehand to Sinner, cross court, forehand to Griekspoor, lob. Smash Sinner, put away. 1-0 for Jannik. Starting off this third set. Sinner's gone to the net only 6 times the whole match. He's won 5 of those exchanges, but he's staying on the high side. Yeah, he should come to net more. I agree. That'd be great. Anything to make him to dictate more. I almost wonder if there's something with his whether it's his gas tank that's a little bit out. I mean, I'm trying to think of what his schedule's been, but Rotterdam he played, that was like early February? When was Rotterdam? Obviously Indian Wells. Yeah, Rotterdam was like early February, so that was a while ago. I mean, that's whatever. But then he had a break. Then he went to Indian Wells, right? But Sinner out of Indian Wells, I mean, until Alcaraz, yeah, I mean, he won in straight sets every match. I don't know. His tank, I guess, should be pretty full. I mean, maybe just like mental stamina of having gone on the run he's gone since like just about the U.S. Open last year. But he should be okay, I think. Maybe the injuries from the Alcaraz match, but it's looking fine, so I don't really know what to think about that. By the way, Mahac up on 6-5 on Murray in the second set. That's a big moment there. Serve down the tee is good from Griekspoor. 15 love for Griekspoor. Serve down tee is very good. What's up, Nicosia? Okay, don't answer. Yeah, sorry, man. I only just saw those. You're on form tonight, Ghost. Yeah. Good thing their names are different because I'm only listening now. Imagine if the Chinese players, Wang, New Wangzhou, Jose. Yeah. Yeah, that's crazy. I can never believe that those are real names. Like, well, I was saying earlier in the stream too that who was it? That Rabakina has beaten Townsend and then Townsend, the player from Atlanta, American, who's top 10 in doubles, and the first 2. So there are some names that are really similar. Rude, Runa, Rusevori. There's another as well, Rublev. Federer, Barrera, I think is his name. Wayne Ferreira. Like, come on. Like, it's a joke. It's a joke. If I had to do those names, if I had to commentate only those names, that'd be insane. I won't know who's winning. Yeah, exactly. Well, I thought for a long time, I genuinely thought Souza and Souza or whatever with the Z and an S were the same player. I'm sure I'm not alone in that. Like, come on. I thought they were the same guy. I don't know. That'd be hilarious though. They like happen to be the 2 best players in the world. That would be a nightmare. It's like Williams and Williams. All right, forehand of Griekspoor to the backhand of Sinner. Oh, that's a big backhand. That's better. That's a little bit better. 15-40. It's a little bit better from Jannik stepping in. There we go. He needs to step in. He just hasn't been doing that enough. If you want to know why the score is the score, is if Jannik's been playing well, not that many errors, but he hasn't really been going for his shots at all. So he's got to step in here. Find ways to get it to the backhand more as well would help. He just hasn't been doing his things that amazing, that great. It's been good, but he hasn't been great, and Sinner needs to be great. Forehand cross court, off the return serve, backhand, cross court to the backhand of Griekspoor, forehand Sinner. Inside out is high. That's a break for Sinner. It wasn't that bad from Griekspoor. Griekspoor, I still feel, if you're going to get broken, you want to do it on the first game of the set, but Sinner at 2-0. Griekspoor's going to have to find what he found at 5-5 in the first set when he compiled a great service game to break Sinner. I don't think it even went to deuce there when he did. By the way, we've passed 2 hours in the match. Yeah, Jannik is serving out of his mind right now, so this is going to be tough to break. I mean, this surely isn't accurate, but it might be. I actually don't even think it's that far off. They haven't hit a whole lot of unforced errors, but yeah. Anyway, the level's been really good. But also, I just don't feel Sinner's going to it for shots as much as usual, which has kind of helped get us to this point. Break chance forming. Yeah, I got it. Townsend has a wonderful racket head spin on her forehand. I wish I could. Yeah, she has great hands at the net too, and a great transition game. The great players have a way of winning without playing well. True. That's true. Yeah, and that's what Sinner and Alcaraz need to do more than anything. When they're struggling, still figuring out a way to come back and win matches, win points. That's the main thing for all-time greats. It doesn't seem like it, maybe. Sometimes you think they're like perfect, but people always say all the time Djokovic is perfect, Federer is perfect. I mean, they're so clearly not. I mean, just watch any of Djokovic's first like 5 matches at the French Open last year that he won the tournament. Like, watch any Grand Slam that Djokovic has played, but before the semifinals the last few years. It's not always perfect, and he knows that too. All right, we're at 30 love for Sinner. It's figuring out a way to win anyway. Hey, Shapo broke back. Okay. So many matches to follow. Murray is 2 points away from losing the second set against Mahac. Backhand of Sinner, cross court to the backhand of Griekspoor, going backhand to backhand. Griekspoor is just rallying amazingly well. He's not really letting Sinner step in, though. I think that's the main thing to get from this match is Griekspoor is not really letting Sinner step in. He's hitting with so much depth consistently that he's not really letting Jannik step in. So I'm going to fix my camera here real quick. So I think that's the biggest thing. But that's Djokovic. He turns on 6th gear whenever he wants to. It's very difficult. I agree. I fully agree. I brought Sinner luck. Thank you, Sean. Yeah, absolutely. Already at 3-0 with a crazy serve out wide kick serve. 3-0. Yeah, yeah, Djokovic will step up whenever he needs to. Murray head to tiebreaker. Okay. Keep an eye on that. God, Murray doesn't want a third set. I'll watch that one, but I'm sorry for you, Anthony. I'm not sure what you're referring to, but I can't with Shopper right now. He's hurt me before. Yeah, it's like the don't give me hope thing. Don't do that. Don't give me hope. Yeah, he's up 6-5 in the second set. Lost the first set to Arnoldi. Good to see Shapo with any kind of momentum whatsoever, though, and I really mean that. Demi, yeah. Demonor, Dimitrov, Dominic, yeah. It's crazy. Hopefully Murray and Monfils go deep. I really would love that. I love all these like older guys doing well. I'd also love to see guys like Thiem and Dimitrov doing well as well. And who are others? Ricky Gasquet, if he could do anything still, like just keep winning some matches. I always root for the older gen, but especially guys like Murray and Monfils. Like at this point, back in the day, it wasn't true, but at this point, I don't know how many like Murray haters really exist. Like, I think Murray is a very likable person and player at this point for everyone. By the way, Murray and Mahac are not going to a third set. Mahac just broke in the second set to win that second set, so it's 7-5 in either direction. If this match ends, then I'll probably call the Murray Mahac match to the end because that is, that's a really big match I think for Murray. But yeah, I think also we are doing another match on after this, Swiatek Noskova. It's going to be a little bit later. You never got enough credit for your contributions. What's that Darren Cahill ever done? Yeah, that's good. Well, Monfils plays Alcaraz. That's going to be a great shot-making kind of contest. That's going to be fun. Yeah, Monfils versus Carlos. That's going to be good. Going 3, yeah, Joe. Monfils' fitness is impressive given his age. Yep. Yeah. Well, he's a great athlete. I think you expect great athletes to kind of be able to figure out their body and just, whatever, keep it going. But it's very impressive. And I mean, it's impressive because he pushes his body to such incredible ways that he's still playing and using his, going all out. Sinner's flattening Griekspoor to match up in the flat Holland. Yeah, fair enough. Cahill got coach of the year, so much hate. Yeah, I mean, I don't know. I didn't think it was that poor decision for me, but there's so many great coaches to choose from last year. Juan Carlos Ferrero, I think, got it for Alcaraz the year before that. Has Djokovic? I think Djokovic got it with was it Becker, but I think Ivan Nisevic never got it, so that's a bit annoying because Ivan Nisevic has done unbelievably good work with Djokovic to keep him right at the top at such a crazy age. So that was a bit unfortunate for Goran to be doing that and still not get his dues. All right, Sinner serving here at 3-1. Griekspoor gets an easy hold. Cahill worked with Layden and Axie. Yeah. Cahill's worked with a lot of great players, so he's one of the best coaches, maybe of all time. I mean, he's been incredible. Naomi's getting her rhythm back, even if she loses today, but she's surely improving. Sometimes she plays as she did at her best a few years ago. That's good. Yeah. I mean, she's showing flashes of brilliance. She's got the incredible ball striking and talent, great athleticism. So it's good she's getting a little bit more in, finding her game again. Even if she does get the wins, I agree. That's the most important thing, is that she's showing a good level and getting the match experience again at the most intense level. Forehand goes wide from Sinner, so 15-all here. Yeah, that Swiatek Noskov will be at 7 p.m. Eastern time. So Kale signed my kid's tennis ball at the US Open. Yeah, that's cool, Jane. Yeah, he seems like a nice dude. So I love he's got some of the best and most interesting tennis insights on the whole tour. He's just so smart about different play styles and how to play different players and know how to improve different players, and that's really what makes a great coach. So he just knows what work needs to be done for players to be at their best and to have the best chance of winning. And it's very, very interesting to listen to him speak. Garcia Osaka is a very close match. Anyone watching that? Don't think anyone on YouTube is streaming Garcia Osaka. Yeah, well, I don't have the access to that where I'm streaming from, just on my computer. If it's on Tennis Channel, I'd probably have it, but I have Tennis TV, which only shows men's. Serve out wide, back in Griekspoor, back in the center. The back in a Griekspoor, forehand drop shot center. That's in the net, 30-all. 30-all here. Sinner can't let Griekspoor back in. He's got to shut the door. Serve from Jannik. Down the tee, backhand of Griekspoor, forehand Jannik, cross court, forehand Griekspoor. Way up high is a lob. That's back in his side, though. 40-30 for Sinner. Sinner is one of these kinds of guys. He finds a way to win, even when he's not playing his best. I think that's what Joe was saying in the chat. I think, Joe, you were saying that. He finds a way to win even when he's not playing at his best. So it's a good sign for a player. 3-1, yeah, 4-1 now. 4-1 now. Still can't get over that Mirazon score. That's gotta be one of the weirdest scores I've seen in a minute. 6-1, 6-1 over Runa. Reminds me of Gofa bagling Berdych at where was it, Rome? 6-0, 6-0. It's like whenever you beat a top 8 seed 6-0, 6-0 or 6-1, 6-1, like a full bakery, it's like, what happened? I need to look at what happened. I'm like, Jesus Christ. Shop Arnaldi in a tiebreaker, okay. If he's playing aggressive, which is why he does have a chance to beat Alcaraz in these conditions. We'll see. I mean, what I like about Monfils is that he's gonna go for it, but we'll see what happens. Now, let me go to that Shapo match because I want to see how Shapo pulls up there too. That's got to be a good one. Yeah, Arnaldi is serving at 3-2 up in the second set tiebreaker. Once again, please, guys, don't forget to subscribe to the YouTube channel for more streams coming soon. Please don't forget to subscribe if you are new. Agree, Anthony. Not Runa's finest hour. I'm worried for my bracking. Fair. I feel for Tallon, he just can't play his game to get back in. He's got to press. Yeah, exactly. He's got a red line. He's got to play aggressive. He's got to get great, consistent depth. And if center picks up his level, I don't know what version of Tallon really has a good chance against Jannik. So, backhand cross court to the backhand of Griekspoor for a center. That's too good. Just Griekspoor doesn't even run to it. Love 15. I mean, kind of, but it's too good from center. Love 15. Garcia serving for the match. Yeah, that's crazy as well. And Mahach and Murray, Mahach is up early on Murray, 15:30 at 0-1. Yeah, 7-6, 6-5 for Garcia. That's got to be a good match, though, even if it does end up in straight sets. 15-all for Griekspoor. It's impressive centers, but Griekspoor has been serving out of his mind. Redlining is the right statement. So it's impressive center's been able to break him twice. Serve from Griekspoor, out wide for a center. Gets back to neutral, I think. Back in. Cross court slice. That's an incredible shot from center. Right on the line. Back in. Inside out forehand. Squash. That's too good from Griekspoor, though. That's good pace of shot. That's been really helping him throughout this match. And it's 30-15 for Griekspoor. Ghost, when he is redlining, he's incredible. Yes. Yeah, Mirazon is so good. He reminds me of Jerzy Janowicz a bit. I got to watch that match. I'm really going to watch a replay of that match a bit. It's probably so short. I'll probably just watch the whole replay. I'm very curious about what happened in that one when I have time. Yeah, Mirazon is a very flashy player, and man, he's got big weapons and a game that is pretty unique that I think a lot of players aren't used to playing yet. So I think that helps him out a lot. That backhand goes wide from Griekspoor. He redlined. He had a quick start early, did Griekspoor, but then he kind of ran out of gas. He couldn't keep that form going. So that's it. Guess I hope you have watched Mirazon versus Alcaraz, then you wouldn't be surprised. Generous, he was kind of a serve bot, no. A little bit, but he would hit an incredibly big serve, but then he would hit like a drop shot out of nowhere, and then he would come to net. He would hit this incredible like stretch shots, like just stretching out his body, like hitting incredible shots on a full stretch, or it was weird. Like he was strangely fast for a 6'8" player. But he would like drop shot all the time, kind of like Dustin Brown or Alcaraz-esque. Like he'd have a big serve. It was weird. He had a weird game. And then he would just like smash a forehand, but that wasn't as often. But yeah, he was a big server. He was one of the better servers. His serve was the big crux of his game, but he had more to offer, I think. So it's sad he was so out so soon. Jerzy Janowicz was awesome. I really thought he was going to become way better than he did. He just kind of fell off the face of the earth. That's a good serve from Griekspoor. Sinner just resigns to it, I think. It's like, man. Griekspoor's serve today is just good enough against almost anybody. Advantage to Griekspoor. Second serve from Tallon. Kick serve back in of Sinner. That goes wide from Griekspoor, and Griekspoor kind of hits the ball into the ground in frustration. I'm not surprised that Morazan won. I saw the Rome match, but I'm surprised by the score. Yeah, and you're right to be Ghost. Runa beat Joker and is ranked number 7 in the world. He won 2 games, so that's crazy. Yeah, I beat Djokovic twice. I think Runa is a special player. All players hire a coach to get orders from them, and I can imagine Runa wanting to do the opposite with Becker. No chance. Lutia also has tons of experience. Yeah, well, Runa's got to figure out some kind of stasis and kind of order in his box. So Garcia won. Okay, Marcus, there's so much happening from this point until after the Olympics. March Madness, NBA playoffs, more tennis, the French Open, Wimbledon, the Olympics. Summer is going to be nuts for sports. I agree. Garcia won. Wow. Osaka's out. Good for Garcia. She needs that kind of big win right now, I think. So good stuff. Good stuff. And yeah, Runa is a special player. I agree. He's a big talent, very skillful guy. I think he can do well pretty much across all surfaces. He's got the game for it. But he's just got to figure stuff out. He's just got to get that kind of, consistent kind of improvement in his game and get that right coaching. And then, yeah, he should be fantastic. I don't know if he's going to be like Sinner and Alcaraz, although he might. But either way, he should be an incredibly good player. Yeah, I hope he gets that right coaching for him to do that. Because it's all there for him. It's all there for him. He's a hard worker, too. Fights well in matches. Stanley Cup 2, yeah, that's true, too. I'm excited for that as well. T20 World Cup also, if anyone watches cricket and UCL and football. Okay. Yeah, there's not a whole lot of people watch cricket in the States, so I don't know a whole lot about it, but yeah, there's a lot of good stuff going on. For sure. Serve out wide. Forehand of Griekspoor. That's in the net. Deuce. Deuce here, by the way. Mahach up 3-0 on Murray. I think this is like Murray's best chance for a run to the 4th round. Maybe more than that, but it just, I don't know. I don't know if it's to be against Mahach here. Mahach should be like a top 30 player, honestly. Like he's been playing amazing the last few weeks because Murray would then have Arnaldi or Shapovalov in the next round. So, I mean, what a draw he's got to make a quarterfinal run. Big forehand from Sinner, by the way, goes behind Griekspoor, building out the points much better, dictating. He's got it. Sinner's got advantage. It was always weird to see Griekspoor be able to get to that point. Griekspoor, like everyone was saying, had to redline. Served amazing, was getting constant, incredible depth. But Griekspoor doesn't really have the game to hurt Sinner that much, I don't think. And I don't know if he has those weapons. So great match from Griekspoor, but it's Sinner now at advantage to do what seemed like was inevitable at the start of the match. But I mean, Griekspoor is a great player, so I don't want to say too much. He played well here. Forehand inside out. That's a beautiful, great shot from Sinner. I mean, found the angle there in the court, opened it up. So inside out, great shot. 5-1. Love both Caroline and Naomi, so I'm happy either way. A little bittersweet. I agree, Marcus. Oh, Andy, yeah, down 3-0. Yeah, I don't know what that is, Jambo. I don't know what that is. I just wouldn't pay attention to it. Didn't mention car racing, golf, baseball. Onto those sports so much. By the way, no, I'm not. I'm American. People would not. I'm more of a Jannik fan than anything. And these pure American, yeah. Every time he hits an ace, he screeches like a bald eagle. That's true. Like a bald eagle. That's funny. 15 love. Tallon owns for rank. He's played a good match, but Sinner's 3 points away. What's up for rank? I'll be here for more streams, by the way, for Miami. I didn't mention car racing, golf, baseball. Yeah, paddle as well has a few tournaments I'm very excited for. I'm not into those sports so much. There's so many great sporting events coming up. Absolutely. 30 love for Sinner. Now he's in cruise control. He is in cruise control now. By the way, Arnaldi and Shapovalov in a crazy tiebreaker right now. It's 8-7 for Arnaldi. And Murray has the match has completely gotten out of his control in the third set. Back in Griekspoor, cross courts in the net. 40 love. Yeah, Arnaldi gets the win over Shapovalov. Wow. I picked Arnaldi for the quarterfinals. He's in the round 16. Beating some great players. He potentially has Mahac next. Wow. There you go. All right, 40 love here for Sinner. Forty love for Sinner. It looks like Sinner closes it out 6-1. Jannik gets the win. It wasn't easy at the it wasn't easy. First set did not go his way. Griekspoor served unbelievably well. He served over 75% of his first serves in. Griekspoor played an incredibly good match. It's great, consistent depth, but he doesn't have the weapons that Jannik Sinner has. And Jannik Sinner manages to serve it out, breaks Griekspoor twice. And it wasn't his best match, but the best players get through even when they're not playing their best. All right, I appreciate everybody joining in. Thank you, everybody who joined in throughout the stream. It was a fun one. Anthony Hirsch here on the call for Quality Shot Tennis. Please don't forget to subscribe if you are new. We are so close to that 10K mark. Can we get to that 10K subscribers? Appreciate you guys. Don't forget to subscribe. Please don't forget to like as well. Nice embrace at the net. Yep. Anthony doesn't like Sinner. I feel sorry for him. Nicosia Cook. I'm a big Sinner fan. Thank you. Yeah. Good job, Sinner. Yes. What's the next match, Anthony? I'm going to look it up. What's the next match on? So we're going to have the call of Swiatek versus Noskova at 7. So that's going to be on after this. Let me see. Miami order of play. What's on after Sinner's match? Okay, so it's going to be okay. So the next match on this court is the Swiatek Noskova match, but it's not going to be for another hour or so. So 7 p.m. Eastern time, Swiatek versus Noskova is going to be happening. So yeah. All right, peace out. Yeah, thank you, Ghost. Nice embrace that in the net. Yes. All right, see you guys later. Thank you for joining in, and I'll see you guys at the next